In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get away with this. No!
Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh! Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants Podcast, episode 916.
Doing live.
Doing it live, 916. Let's do it. So, first thing we have to say, happy birthday, happy early birthday to Billy the Fridge. Tomorrow he turns 47.
It's not true.
Oh.
You don't look a day over 52.
This is my last
Not
day.
one day.
This is my last day as 37. I'm 37 today, and tomorrow I'll be 38.
Well, Billy, as a man exactly 1 month ahead of you, let me tell you, it only gets worse.
Yeah, how's 38 been for you?
Fucking trash. Let me say to you what I and maybe you also heard Beyond Wrestling promoter Drew Cordero mumble under his breath after visiting his grandmother upstairs as he came back down to greet us. Happy last birthday.
It's Drew's birthday tomorrow, too. Drew and I have the same birthday.
Yes, it is. Shares a birthday.
Love
Quincy's.
Drew.
Quick reminder to everyone that's a patron, $15 plus. I'm updating the ending credits before Saturday's episode. So please get your pledges in if they've been declined or you're on the fence about it. Get your pledge in. You'll want to do it if you want to be in the credits, or at least become a $10 patron, because Billy will be reviewing a classic DP episode. It's all out there on the calendar. I have the calendars linked below. Check it out. You'll see what the perks are and when they're offered and what dollar value they're at. So check it out. Send us your basic attention tokens. We're going to move on with more ridiculous garbage.
And we always go for that big time goal every week. We're $69.66, and it's the second day. If you guys could just donate upwards of $1,000 within the next 5 minutes, it'd make it a lot easier.
That'd be perfect
on me. I don't want to get gray hair before my birthday, so alleviate.
Here's what
some
I'd like to
stress.
see happen. Someone right now donate 3 cents. So we can have $69.69, and
Can't
then
do
right
3
after that,
cents.
after we have a good laugh, then donate $1,000.
We can't even do 3 cents.
Yeah, I don't know if they can
Then donate $1,000 and 3 cents.
Yeah, or $600.03.
I'll allow it.
Deals on the table, $50. I will take a shot. So get me drunk as hell. Go for it.
Magicus is gonna drink for $50 increments.
His entire world collapsed the first time he did this.
It's true. That was not good times.
Yep.
Billy was there. He saw.
Yeah.
Did
So,
Asterios go to heaven?
I think he died.
Okay.
Yeah. Every time I see Asterios now, I think of him on Let's Make a Deal in the bee costume. Yeah, I just heard him laugh. Yeah. Let's make a deal in a bee costume, and he won a scooter.
I did.
He could have had an awesome
still
hot
have
tub, but he got greedy.
He can get greedy. He took risks. Taking risks in life is how you get rewarded.
It's awesome. Yeah.
God
That's why
forbid.
I
Or a
like
scooter.
GameStop.
God forbid a
Today
man
is
goes
my
for the
31st
moon.
Birthday.
There you go, Magicus.
I would like to wish a happy
right.
birthday to my birthday neighbor Billy.
Birthday neighbors.
Happy birthday, birthday neighbor.
Asterios, your camera, it looks like it's on the floor or something.
It's also famous Minecraft YouTuber Dream's birthday.
Happy birthday, Billy.
Oh,
I
cool.
wanted to chime in before defending America one piece of rework at a time.
Oh damn!
So,
Thank you, Major Lee Awesome.
Based Shaman, whose channel has now blown up. It was always at respectable numbers, but since he's been a pretty well-known Christorian, and all this stuff blew up. His channel is blowing up, and first of all, he has a good voice.
Quality
The way he
voice.
talk- We had him on either DP or Tap years ago. I can't remember which one it was. But yeah, he today he released a video kind of focusing on Robert Chandler, Christine's father, late father.
The patriarch of the family.
He's been gone for 10 years now.
Bob Chandler, is that Barb pre-transition?
No.
That's correct.
No.
So confusing.
Did Asterios' camera freeze or?
I think Asterios tilted the camera down so he could take his shirt off and beat his chest like a gorilla.
There's another one.
Eduardo Garcia, thank you.
Oh God.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is the episode where we have to get to 50% at least.
Thank you.
So,
well, we're at 24.54%.
You're basically our Janie now. You know how she zapped herself?
Yep.
So, yeah.
Well, I
heard that Janie's got a gun. Is there any truth to that?
She's got some gum.
I have heard that.
Okay.
Here's here's Base Shaman reading leaked letters that Chris Chan leaked of how do I say this right? Sorry.
So these are from Chris Chan's father, Bob.
Yes.
They were letters written to Chris. I believe one was written when Chris was a little boy.
Yeah, when he was really young.
Yeah, this is into the mind of the man who helped create the monster.
Yeah. So
I think the internet created the monster.
I don't think it's all on the internet.
I think bad parenting was definitely a factor in it too.
I think it was
And
a perfect storm.
We'll touch on it, but yeah.
It was a perfect storm. I'll give you that.
To Christopher Weston Chandler, from your daddy. Started December 26th, 1987.
Chris was born in 82.
We should put Magicus up and above right now so he's not covering up the screen.
Oh my God.
We should put Magicus in a cage.
We can't read what's on the screen
But
because
he's
Magicus
reading
is
it.
over it. Yeah, but some people might want to visually follow along.
All right.
How about all your deaf fans, Ben? Show some
You know what?
fucking
put me
sympathy.
right under Ben, so there I'll be out of the way.
Yeah.
then.
That'd be a
Put him
good
under, Ben.
idea. That'd be a good idea if you weren't covering me up.
The reason for
What are you
this
talking
open
about?
letter to you,
think that'd
which
be a
will
problem.
grow as time goes on, is that I know now that I, at best, haven't much time left to share myself with you. Particularly to share my things, my dreams, and my thoughts with
And my wife, like, when I first heard this, I thought it was a parody. I was like, oh my God, this is like someone writing as Bob and mocking everything that's happened.
I think it's kind of sweet, you know, because he
Well-
was an old man that had a young son, and he.
Yes. This is why you don't have kids old. Like, your sperm goes bad around age 40. Just don't try it.
Yeah, if you're
It's
gonna
going to
make
be a disaster.
if you're gonna make whole wheat bread, you want to do that young. You don't want to make sourdough bread. That fucks up.
Exactly.
Don't put that bun in the
Chris
oven.
Chan's got a sourdough brain.
I mean, they were both old. He was super old. I think he had like 20 years on.
Welcome back,
Barb.
Asterios.
Yeah, don't do.
No.
Oh no, Asterios.
One goes out and then the other one
This
goes
is
out.
hard. This is hard
You
for
guys
me.
are like the Christmas lights of guests.
Oh no.
I just want to say
fuck
I'm
am I
still
looking
here.
at? What the
I
hell is
respect-
this?
I got disconnected. I'm
Okay.
back. I can.
Okay.
Yeah,
we're,
okay.
We're watching
Am I frozen?
letters
Can you
from
hear me?
Chris
I'll try to
Chan's
fix it.
father.
Yes, you are, Fred.
This is Bob. Bob is not Barb pre-transition. They just happen to have the male to female names. Like Chris, if you told me Christian
Seems
and Christine
suspicious.
were married together, I'd be like, that makes sense. But no, Christian was Christine before Christine transitioned. Bob was not Barb before Barb transitioned. Barb never transitioned. Barb was a cis woman who gave birth to Christopher Weston Chandler.
with you at a time in the future
Christopher,
when
Christian,
you will be able
Christine.
to understand.
The natural progression.
Remember to use my things
Like a
and
Pokemon.
carry on my dreams if you want to.
Remember to use my
Hopefully,
things and
we
carry
will
on
grow
my
much
dreams.
older together.
Oh my
I will
God.
probably be rambling until I drive you to distraction, but just bear with me, because I will get to the point sooner or later. I hope I have been able to provide for you and your mother until you at
Yeah,
least...
so like this is This is what they looked like when Chris was, like 4 or 5 years old.
Still too old.
Yeah,
This letter.
you're too old, Bob. You're too old.
This letter was written in the 80s, right?
Yes, 1986. Chris was born in 82.
Used to get to college. And
How
for
old
your
is
mother.
Bob here? 73.
Motherfucker's old. I don't know if this is
Jesus Christ.
I don't think this picture's from the 80s. That
It
that
looks
attire's
like
from the 90s. That color blocking bullshit windbreaker garbage that
Late
she's wearing.
80s, early 90s, maybe.
Yeah, I think
Until
that's
she
in
joins
93.
me at the great sing-along in the sky.
Oh my
or
God.
wherever. Anyway.
Unfortunate she didn't go a little sooner.
Love her. And never disappoint her. for as
Not
long
love
as
her
she
like
lives.
that. Stop.
I also expect you to never disappoint me.
Classic misunderstanding.
Because I will always be with you to help you when the going gets tough and you need me. Since everything always seems to happen for the best for me, and when I needed it, I have always felt like my mother was my guardian angel.
Yeah, but did you ever feel like your mother was your sex doll? Because that's kind of where Christine went with this one. You probably should have wrote something.
I mean, he is right in that things always seem to happen for the best for him because he died before any of the real bad
Yeah.
shit happened.
Exactly, like my
He
mother
lucked
and
out.
die.
Shout out to Bob.
I didn't plan my life. I just took it as it came along. I seem to have had no control over it.
You really lost
It always
control
came
after this
along
letter.
with what was right for me. Look at me 8 years ago in 1979, when I was really down and out. No friendship
$30
from Alan.
for a B? I'd be a fucking millionaire. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Carol.
How much
Ready
is an
to-
A? Get Magicus out of there. What am I getting for A's?
Looks like a 50.
35?
Is he
50?
getting-
A
is he getting-
1,000?
Is he getting $5 for an F?
Yes.
He's getting 5 for a failure.
Yeah. My guy's getting $5 for a failure. If I gave somebody a hand job and they failed to come, I wouldn't get $5.
You know what I got for a D? I got a fucking ass beating.
Yeah, $15 for a D.
In my chips with heart problems that I didn't even know about. Your mother, Barbara Ann, helped me through the rough spots, and together we had you. Now, I really had something to live for. No better things or events could have happened to me.
You spoke too soon,
We have
Papa.
come a long way in the last 8 years. Together, we have built a whole new life with an exciting set of dreams. I also expect you to never disappoint yourself. If you think you are at a dead end at something you are trying to do, just stand back. And if it is meant
Just
to
fuck
be,
your mom.
Oh, geez, I am not losing my virginity at all. Father said just step back and, there's Mom. Mom!
He was Chris Chan's #1 supporter and #1 fan. No lie.
God.
And and he was the only one who actually showed concern when shit went wrong, but not enough.
And can you imagine when your son turns into your daughter and tells the internet that you probably never gave an orgasm to your wife? Like, that's after all this love and support, you can't even get Christine saying, Ma hadn't had an orgasm since she was with Mr. C. No, Christine says, I don't think Mr. C ever found her G-spot. What the
answer
hell,
or break
man?
will appear. Just
Fucked
remember,
up.
there are many sides to a mountain and many ways to climb it. If you get stopped, back off, regroup, and try another way. If you are still not successful, maybe it is not meant to be. Accept it as experience and go after something else for a while. If it is meant to be, having it on the back burner simmering for a while is not bad. It will pop up again, and the way to attain it will be there.
This just sounds so bad in context.
It does, though. Like, this letter was written in the 80s, and Christine just filled in the blanks throughout the rest of their life.
It's perfect.
Everything in its time.
It is ripe for misinterpretation.
Your mother and I have done our best for you, and in return, we expect at least that from you, for yourself and your children.
Thank God.
And your children.
Thank God that didn't happen.
I don't know about that.
Mommy.
There's still time.
Looks like
Christine's
you're going to
got
be a
by
grandmother,
Bob's
Mommy.
standards, Christine's got about 40 more years to have
my
kids.
God.
I'm pretty sure if Christine has children, it's going to be the fucking Antichrist.
That's the one.
I will be talking about a lot of things in no particular order. I won't always spell words right or have the best sentence structure, but then I am an electrical engineer, not an English major. As a matter of fact, English was my worst subject. I'm going to try to write this just as if I'm talking to you face to face, anytime you care to read this.
Is that Alfonso
All of the
Ribeiro?
physical objects and things I have,
I think so. He's about to do the Carlton.
Your mother, Barbara, or your Aunt Harriet will keep for you until you are ready for them.
Oh,
If you
God,
don't
what?
think you will ever need some of them, or don't want some of them, don't waste them.
Sorry, is there more blood relative pussy on the table?
Aunt Harriet, who turned him down when, or turned her down when she tried to seek refuge when the police were coming after her for the assault. And he's all the physical objects that I have. We'll talk about. So he had this prize stamp collection that he gave to Chris, and Chris sold it all for what, 60, 70 bucks, and then bought a video game like the same day for 90 bucks.
Yep.
So
Okay. What was it, like a cool game? Was it like Grand Theft Auto
it was
Vice City?
Rayman.
Oh.
Rayman.
I don't know if it was Rayman.
Rain Man, the video game?
No, Rayman. You ever play Rayman?
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay,
Neither have I.
but now I want to play Rain Man, the video game. That sounds sick.
Yeah, I love the level where you count cards.
With them that you and your mother think I would do. Recycle them back into the world.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's
Is this-
definitely not how Christian took that.
Is this where Christine got the idea to recycle their semen?
They did do that.
The semen recycling arc came from this freaking letter?
Thanks, Dad.
Just look what Dad says.
The world to use. After all, remember, we are only the custodians for a while. And what is one man's junk is another man's treasure.
He literally took his junk and treasured it like it was a damn Nestle Quick milkshake because he didn't want to spill his seed on the ground because the Lord says you doth not spill your seed. So Christine decided to recycle her cum every time she jerked her dick to completion.
I'm sorry. Are we not all drinking our cum?
What's
going on here?
I do a taste test every couple of weeks to make sure it's not a strong
Yeah, make
batch.
sure it's still fresh.
I just do it. I wouldn't want to serve a bad batch. These girls out here working hard for their honey.
Yeah.
Oh, thank Christ. I needed this. So bad.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Okay, so here I go. Enough of the preamble. If you're still with me, turn the page.
That was all preamble?
Well, Christopher, one of my actions that I regret most when I was a young man, sometime in the late 1940s, I think, I was entrusted with my grandfather's straight razor by means of his last will and testament.
Oh no.
And I carelessly misused it and broke it by trying to use it as a screwdriver. I found out later that my grandfather Holloman had specifically wanted me to have it.
I'm sorry, were screwdrivers cost prohibitive in the 40s?
They were, yeah.
Get a screwdriver.
Imagine all the guilt that he carried around since the 1940s over breaking a damn straight razor, and Chris decided to destroy their own PS3 because the trolls said they'd give somebody $1,000 to destroy the PS3. Like that's didn't learn a thing from this. Didn't learn anything about value.
Very personal to him, and he wanted me to have something of his that had been very personal to him. Something that he had used every day. Well, I still have that broken razor of his, and I still carry the burden of carelessly, with no concern, breaking it. I knew that I would never use it to shave with, but it was my one personal bond with him, and I still feel like I betrayed his trust by carelessly and thoughtlessly misusing it.
Well, don't worry.
and
The
breaking it.
universe paid you back for that by giving you Christine Weston Chandler as a daughter.
Yeah, that's a I think it evened out. Payback. Don't worry.
No, you broke Holloman's fucking razor, dude. There's one thing I know in this world. You don't break Holloman's razor.
Is that like Occam's razor?
It's classic Holloman's razor. The simplest explanation is usually the correct one. Him breaking that razor resulted in his son turned daughter fucking his wife.
Oh no!
Maybe that
I think
razor
the
did
worst thing that could happen right now is if we find out what happened to that razor.
purpose
Because if it
greater
entered
than
Christine's
anything my
possession,
grandfather
God.
and I dreamed of.
Wait, is that
For it is
razor
because of
how
my-
Christian became Christine?
Oh no, I don't want to know.
Did
Am I going to
Holloman's-
jail for saying that?
Did Holloman's razor was it responsible for the God taint? Did Holloman's razor create the God taint? Is that what you're telling me?
Puke.
Please donate
Or my
another
grand-
50. I can't take this sober.
Father's razor, but I am writing this open letter to you. I hope that you will not carelessly misuse,
Oh my
waste,
God.
or destroy the value of the many things I have collected for
Oh
you.
no!
Do not be in such a hurry to use.
They were all
play,
wasted.
Or work with these things.
They were literally sold
First,
for a video
learn
game.
all about them, how to use them and enjoy them, their value, and how you can thoughtlessly waste their value. Then enjoy them as I have. For example, my very good stamp collection, or all the recorded popular music on cassette tape,
Very good.
VCR tapes and records, the oil paintings, United Nations art graphics, first
my
of the
God.
issue covers, first life covers, the complete set of the very valuable Wrong First Day issues of the United Nations covers.
Wow, he collected like a lot of old magazines and
The musical movies I have collected for you on VCR tapes.
magazines.
All this crap here is just the collection. I collected for you. This is where Christine got the hoarder beginning. Like he's over
Absolutely.
here writing in
They
the
were hard
80s
hoarders.
about the hoarding that he's doing and how he values his hoarding. Like he's conditioning Christine to be a mega hoarder. And when you hoard,
Acquire a bunch of dumb shit.
yeah, it's so
Yes, like this, all right? You have to
Like
hoard
that.
things that's easy to like
Magicus
store.
style.
you can't hoard magic
What are
cards.
those, Magicus cards?
Yeah, those are Magicus
Oh, I
cards.
fucking hoard magic cards.
My
Magicus
books
the
on
Gathering?
popular music, movies, entertainers,
We're
musical
3 weeks
theater,
away from
ship
Yargle
models,
Day.
my daylilies, gazebo, and dreams. As a boy, my greatest dream was to have inherited things from my mother, father, grandparents, etc.
My greatest dream?
They were
was for his parents to die so he could get their shit.
Wow.
poor,
That's cool.
and we were poor. And the things we and they had didn't stay around long. I am a collector of things, even more than your mother. And as a boy,
A collector of things even more than their... See, they were both hoarders.
Yeah. And then they birthed the super hoarder.
always wished I had a stamp collection, or coin collection, or book collection, and a large old house for my grandparents. Well, I did end up with a few things which you will get from me. I have the Chandler family Bible from grandfather and grandmother Chandler. The graveyard plots from my grandfather Chandler and mother are buried in Sylacauga, Alabama. A few books from my step-grandmother Holloman, and a few of my mother's sister's books. My father's picture album as a boy. My mother's
Is
picture album as a
he
girl.
listing everything he owns?
Yeah, that's how you know you're a hoarder, because you can categorize everything. Like if you're not a
I
hoarder,
gotta say the preamble was much more like powerful and insightful than the meat of this letter.
Yeah, I definitely started off feeling much more sorry for him than I am right now.
Yeah.
no, I don't feel sorry at all. This is like justice. You broke Holloman's razor, dude.
Street justice.
My
You
picture
fucked
album
around
as a
with
boy.
Holloman's razor.
A box of assorted pictures. A box of my mother's things when she was a young girl, including a teddy bear she cut the hair off, thinking it would grow back.
Like hoarders always know everything they have, even if they can't find it. They always have it listed in their head. Like if they weren't hoarders, they would just be like, "Oh yeah, we live in a garbage pile," but we're happy.
Yeah.
But no, we're like we live in
He
a
just-
museum
he-
of garbage.
Let's not ignore the fact he just listed a bald teddy bear as
Yeah.
one of the things.
Yeah, his I think he said his sister cut the fur off of it thinking it would grow back.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's the
That seems like
dimensional
an important
merge.
thing to list in this
Oh,
Oh,
letter.
no, his mother did it when she was young. Okay.
That sounds like
My
something
baby-
Christine would try and do.
Clothes. All
Absolutely.
of my books, stamp collection, records, tapes, paintings, scout
Man,
badges.
we already heard about the
trumpet,
fucking stamps and the
grandfather clock,
paintings, dude.
And the
What's
my
wrong
dreams
with
for
you?
you.
Wait,
Your mother.
he collected
and
paintings? Like, that shit's expensive.
He had
personal
oil
thing.
paintings.
Well, I mean, it depends on what kind of. I mean, like anyone can make a painting. Like,
Paintings can range.
right?
things.
It's not like
Christine's got a lot of
It's not like he got a
paintings.
Rembrandt or something like. Could you imagine like Bob somehow had a Rembrandt, and
Christine
Yeah, like
painted
Bob
over it.
Chandler has the original girl with a pearl earring.
I was gonna say they
And then
sold it
just
for
fucking
Legos or
burns
something.
down
I think
with the
Christine would
house.
paint over the Rembrandt.
Sonichu?
Yeah. The girl.
I improved it.
What's the one with the girl holding the ferret and Christine just paints the ferret to look like Sonichu in her hand?
Did Asterios die?
No,
Only on
but
the
listening
inside.
to Bob Chandler makes me want to.
I feel that.
This is the second time I've heard this entire letter. Because Bob wrote Christine 2 letters. This was written when Christine was very young. And then there's another letter that Bob wrote,
I'll
like,
take
right
one
before
with
he
Yen.
died.
Oh, fucking thank God, Kukar, you're a savior.
Cheers.
King.
Yeah, we'll get to that one too, Asterios. You're in luck.
Asterios, I'm so sorry.
These letters. At least the second letter is short. Bob is like, I'm very disappointed in you and I'm going to die soon.
This is...
You know
my
what?
God.
Asterios.
That's so good.
Asterios, one of the things that made you win the Cringerweight Championship so easily was that segment you did on this show where there was like a lingerie basketball league and you wore the uniforms. Yeah, people loved that.
I'm glad to hear it.
You're a gladiator.
So Asterios defeated me to retain the Cringerweight title. So that means Asterios is cringier than me?
Well, you know, it's kind of
What's
become
the
ironic.
criteria?
Asterios is the god cringe.
Oh, you're more of a winner.
I think it means that I won and you lost is what it means.
I see.
You know, the thing was...
But are there no situations in which winning something versus losing something is the opposite of the normal expectation?
Yeah, if you're egghead.
I think losers usually
that was
into
my
the
match.
hypothetical realm. Like
Here's-
that's what losers do. Winners win.
Is that loser talk?
Here's the issue, though, Scott. We didn't have any good, like... All I could find was you wrestling, and that didn't like. I needed more promos or something, you know.
Has Asterios seen the promo I did for Actual Mania? It would have been the day before Actual Mania on the show I was on. Did Asterios see that promo?
He did not see that. No, I don't think so.
It was a pretty good. I was happy
good.
with it.
I thought it was good.
I'll find it for you, Asterios. Then maybe you'll stop calling me a loser.
That are left from my parents' lives together and apart,
I don't
except
see
for the
it happening.
memories, which I will try to write down in a separate document called My Memoirs.
My memoirs.
My father had a second married life, much as I did, and just as you have half-brothers and half-sisters, I have a large number of half-brothers and sisters, in which in Salem, North Carolina, where my father is buried. I have another notebook full called This Is My Working Life, which you might find interesting as to how I spent the 42 years of the working part of my
I guarantee you Chris has never read that.
life from high school graduation in 1945 to my retirement in 1987. I have the first and only Scout handbook that belonged to my mother's half-brother, Dr. John James Holloman Jr. This book started me on the road to becoming an Eagle Scout and a Scout Master.
I wonder if Chris was in the Scouts ever.
More about this in my memoirs.
Probably.
You will get this book as well as all of my Scout
Give
books,
Asterios a break.
Scout
He's
badges,
undergoing
and my
dialysis.
dreams for you as a Boy Scout. Sonichu letter, August 18th, 2008.
Okay, this is...
He's
Dear
getting
Chris-
his treatment.
This is the new one.
This is the 2008 one.
This is crazy talk too, by the way. This shit that
Jen. At this time in life, you and Sonichu need a quest and purpose in life. Let Sonichu become a champion for autistic persons everywhere and continually defeat the perils of autism. Sonichu could become the spokesperson for
How'd that
autistic
go?
persons with an ongoing fight for them in chapter after chapter, or good deeds on the internet. He could become the spokesperson from now on. You and Sonichu could become famous.
He did it,
worldwide.
Bob. She frickin' did it, Bob. She's worldwide famous. That motherfucker did it.
Bob Chandler, Chris Chan's father was actually a very amazing person who accomplished so much throughout his life. Without Bob's creativity, we wouldn't have things like plastic water bottles, because he actually designed the manufacturing equipment to make plastic water bottles. Along with that, the manufacturing equipment for Kleenex.
By the way, check out Based Shaman. He's the guy who made this video.
Yeah, this is Bass Shaman talking here. Got beautiful.
Got a good voice.
Beautiful voice.
Among many other things, many creations. It was an interesting life I had. Bob at peace. I had more freedom when he was alive. And Chris said that. Robert Franklin Chandler Jr. was the father of Christian Weston Chandler.
His nickname is the Internet Lumberjack.
Yeah, you know why?
No, I'm not sure if I know.
Name.
I know why. Because, well, Bob and Barb obviously lived in a hoarder house, and CWC put video of their house up on the internet.
Yep.
And
then didn't people like report it, and then like social services came?
Yeah, well, that was Bob's greatest fear. So there's a classic video of Bob screaming at CWC.
Get all that stuff off of there.
Yes, you better take this video off the internet before Health and Human Services comes and kicks us out of this dangerous hoarder house. And Bob,
God forbid we have to leave this dangerous hoarder house.
It did eventually catch on fire, too.
Yes. And so, I mean, it's interesting because Bob knew enough to know that they lived in a dangerous situation, but didn't
not
have
enough
control to stop it.
Yeah.
Like, but in that clip, Bob threatens to cut down the whole internet to get the video off of, and that's why they call him Bob the Internet Lumberjack.
Yes.
Okay. Can you imagine having a dad so pure and loving that he's willing to cut down the whole internet for you?
Cut it all down.
Like, who's a better
My
father?
dad would cut down the internet for me.
Who's a better father? Like
antagonism?
Jesse Slaughter's dad gonna backtrace?
What?
Is that Sergeant? Is Jesse Slaughter's dad Sergeant Slaughter?
Yeah.
You maggot.
What'd you call me? Oh, maggot.
Consequences will never be the same. Oh, yeah. So that letter, the Sonichu letter.
Now, I want to play something hilarious.
Oh.
That will kind of, it is still Chris Chan related, but it's
Oh.
hilarious. Someone called Bob with a Chris Chan soundboard. Okay.
Oh, no. This sounds amazing. Please, all of this.
Hello. Hello? Yes? Good evening, sir. How are you? Good. How are you doing? Oh, things have been great for me. You know, I just finished the dating episode. It is fantastic. Is it? You know, I watched my own share of pornography in my lifetime. But, you know, it's just, it's just me growing up, you know? Yeah. Yeah. No, my right arm was holding the phone, and I used my left hand to touch myself. Is that right? Loving myself thinking about it.
Is that right?
Well, congratulations. You'll be loving my dick. It's so big and all that, you know. And you'll just, and I'll be putting it between your tits while you're all tied up. You stupid fuck. You know it, girl. Call this number again. I invite you to write this down. 14 Branchland Court. I invite you to go fuck yourself. You can find me right now. I live at 14 Branchland Court in Ruckersville, Virginia. I don't give a fuck who you are. That's your opinion, and you have every
He
right to
doesn't
your
know
opinion.
it's his son's voice?
I think he thought so.
That's right. Don't ever call this number again. Bring the police and ambulance around. Are you stupid? Oh, come on. Don't call us anymore. Do you have a learning disability I don't know about? I'm high functionally autistic.
Someone said this is not Bob. Well, then the title of this is, or maybe it comes later. I don't know.
Your number. I still didn't understand you.
Is this it?
Well, I didn't understand you. You knows what it's on. You explain to somebody. I just picked up the phone. Let me explain.
This is him, right?
That sounds like
You're
Dad.
in Oklahoma.
Here.
Hello. Hello.
Why are you calling me?
Why are you calling my phone?
He's calling him with himself, isn't he?
I'd be terrified.
I'm not calling your phone. Why are you calling my phone?
Who the hell is this?
Well, who are you? You're the one that made the call. Who do you think I am? I don't know who you are, but you're in Oklahoma. I wish that you knew what number you called, because I think you're calling the wrong number. I didn't call a number. My phone rang.
Bob on Bob action.
I answered the phone. Now tell me what you want. You rang my damn number.
I didn't ring your number, but if you're in Oklahoma, you shouldn't be upset like that. I wish that you knew what number you called, because I think you're calling the wrong number. I didn't call anybody. I just picked up the phone. Let me explain something to you. Can I do that? I'm a Texan now. Can I explain something to you?
Good.
Okay. There is on the internet a bunch of trolls. Now, they persecute people.
No!
And these trolls have found somewhere somebody that have engineered a set of software
He's explaining this to himself.
that allows them
This is
to call
crazy.
people on the telephone and put in any particular number they want to put in as the caller ID. Now, the telephone company knows about this, and the federal government knows about this, to the point where they've even given it a name called spoofing, SPOOFING. And I think if
He knows what he's talking about for an old
called
guy.
your number, then that's what's happening to you, because I did not
Write this
call your
down. There's
number.
going to be a quiz.
But
Who
I've
are
had
you?
it happen to me. Who are you? Who am I? I'm Robert Chandler, and I live in Ruckersville, Virginia. I beg your pardon? Yeah, I'm 82 years old, but I was born in Fort Worth, so I'm a neighbor.
What's on your mind? You called me. Now shut up or get off the phone or speak.
Well, I'm talking to you. What else do you want? I don't have an issue problem with anybody, but please quit calling my number. I didn't call you, but I'm trying to explain how these people do it. Okay?
Nobody's playing games with the phone unless you are.
Well, look, I'm 82 years old, all right? I was born in Fort Worth. I'm basically a neighbor of yours, or at one time I was. I have a cousin who lives in Tulsa. Okay? I have a lot of Cherokee relatives that live in your state also.
This was proven to be
I don't know
false.
what you are or who you are.
This is
Oh,
proven
really?
to
A
be
guy
false.
claiming native heritage that he doesn't have? I
Right.
can't believe it.
That's never
Well,
happened before.
Christine took a DNA test, so there was no native of any kind.
And I don't really care. Well, I'm trying to be nice
Did
to you.
Bob run for senator in Massachusetts by any chance?
Explain what's happening. You're being a victim of the internet people that persecute people. Because I didn't call your number.
I still didn't understand you.
Well, I don't. What is? How can I explain it any simpler to you?
Listen,
They have a program in their computer which allows
And so
them to
maybe-
dial numbers anywhere in the country.
Maybe he
and put
didn't
in
know that
as
that was
the caller
Christine in the
ID
last one,
any particular
because he doesn't even
telephone
know it's
number
his
they
fucking
want.
self here.
Listen, you motherfucker. Get in your low-life gutter.
Listen, I didn't start cussing at you. Now just cut it down. Cool it down.
Cut it down.
Cut it down.
Cut it down. See, that was
Cut
an
it
expression
down.
he
To be
used.
nice to you.
I don't need your crap.
Hello there,
Hello?
sir or ma'am or whatever the hell you are.
Who the
Don't
hell
you
is
call
this?
up here. Look, don't you call up here cussing at my husband.
Get in your
Is that Barb?
No way.
Yeah.
low-life
We didn't have
gutter.
anything to do with this damn thing that's going on.
She
There are a
sounds
lot of-
a lot like Christine.
A lot of weird people out here, and you might be included as one of them if you're calling us and cussing us out.
Oh my god.
But just shut.
Hey, buddy. John?
Hello?
Hey. Why are you calling me?
Huh? Why are you calling my number?
Who is this?
Okay. I thought there was one where they had Christine call him.
The caller ID.
See, it's kind
Now,
of like
the telephone
It's kind of amazing because Bob knows enough about technology to like succinctly and clearly explain spoofing.
Yeah, like
know enough to know he's being trolled. Like,
it's
like
yeah,
you're on
and the same thing with the hoarding, like you said, like he's walking this weird line of a level of self-awareness, but also being trapped by circumstances and also still enough ignorance that nothing can be done about it. So he's sort of living completely in hell.
Yes, that is exactly how I would describe it. Yes.
Well, Bob really hated people that messed with Christine too, and there was the owner of the game place. Like Christine got their entire family involved in his feud because he got banned from the local game shop for being an asshole.
For being an asshole and tried to get his mom to run over someone, as I recall.
Something like that.
Well, that happened late. That happened after the ban. Yes.
Yeah. I assume that was post-ban.
Yes.
Hello?
Hello, is this Robert Chandler?
Yes.
Hello?
Who is this?
Oh, hi, Mr. Chandler. Hi, my name is Matthew Nobles. I think you just tried to call me back. I left you a message.
Yes. What's your problem?
Well, actually, I wanted
hot.
to talk to you about something. I'm an employee at the game place. I apologize for calling you so long after the incident occurred, but given your son's continued harassment of our store, I felt we needed to speak to you.
The game place now?
The game place?
This place downtown, by the Omni?
Correct.
Okay.
Well,
what's the problem?
Well, I'm sure you're aware of the little incident your son, Christian, had when he came to our store early in June.
I didn't know
when he attempted to get
early in June. I knew he.
Oh, you were unaware?
I knew that he had a lot of problems with you people several years ago.
What do you mean, you people?
Yeah. No, this isn't as good as I thought it was. Let's play Scott's promo.
Refreshing change of pace.
Let's see.
Almost as autistic, but
oh, this is almost worse. I remember this.
Just
how does murder food?
While you're pulling this up, I've heard that whole Bob gameplays call, and yeah, Bob like really tries to lawyer the guy. Like Bob really like defends CWC and attacks this person, and Bob attacks the gameplays employee so much that like you start to feel bad for them until you remember that they're an internet troll making up this entire thing.
Right. Yep.
I love being just naturally turned to the troll's side.
Yes.
Like the troll is the better person.
And after a while, you're like, oh, this poor manager, he's just trying to calmly rest.
Like, oh wait,
this guy's tape recording is for the lulls.
Yeah. Bob Chandler isn't like that great of a fucking guy. He made bottles, right? He made plastic bottles. He collected some stamps. He fucked Barb and produced Christine Weston Chandler. Like, these aren't that great. Like, yeah, sure.
All the hits.
I think there's a son Bob has, Cole or something, that had a lot to say about Bob in the negative light. Like, I don't know. Like, we don't have to make Bob a hero here. Bob was a human being.
Well, I mean, it's interesting because like everyone says like CWC went downhill after Bob left. It was because like Bob was the only thing Christine was afraid of. Like Bob was the only person that could like control Christine. And then when he died, By the
handcuffs
way,
are off, baby. After that,
yes. Oh, by the way, let's not forget that he died covered in bed bug bites.
Oh my God!
When Bob was taken to the the emergency room, he was covered in hundreds
Happy
of
early
bug
birthday,
bites.
Billy.
Like,
And I'd once again like to personally thank you, sweet boys. I as an individual and my situation are changing for the better, as I begin a new chapter of my life with my kitty and our new cat Nemesis, all possible thanks to you.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
And thank you for the dono and the love and all all everything you do, Spec. I want to thank you for being the greatest fan of Drunken Peasants that's also a fan of Shabisky. I appreciate that. Best
that's a small
crossover
Venn
fan.
diagram.
Best
Excuse me,
crossover
Billy,
fan.
I'm right here. Did you have to say that in front of me?
Are you a fan of Shabisky?
Low beef welly.
I didn't know you were a fan of
Probably
Shabisky. I
more
went
than
out to dinner for.
Has Shabisky got his first vax yet?
No, he made a bunch of excuses.
He still owes
I
us
wanna
a
wait
jump
and
off
see.
the roof.
I just want to wait and see, guys.
What is it? 238.36.
It's a accident.
Okay.
Joey's birthday, which was Wednesday.
Actually,
roommate Joey.
Yes.
His name's Joe. Roommate Joey.
Yes. And you're going up against Asterios. I'm wasted. He's on a winning streak, a 3-time winning streak.
It's pretty good. It's good numbers.
So, do you think you could win?
I think I could win. I don't know what I expected him here today, and we would do a big old hype thing. I'd punch my camera and break it and say, "That's you." But I guess he's ducking.
You're not accusing him of
Asterios.
dodging you, are you? Could you imagine if you punched your camera and broke it and then didn't win?
Go on record and accuse Asterios Kokonos, AK-47, of not only dodging me but being a liar, a fink, and a cheat.
Oh my God!
Is what I'm gonna do.
May I respond, please?
Yeah.
I'm so confident in my continued winning that I don't even have to show up to win.
Damn.
Like
that's
that in the bag.
Damn.
Everything you say hurts my feelings.
Damn.
And you listen to me.
We can move Magicus back
We're
down
fighting
if you
when?
want.
Tomorrow, Friday, July 30th?
Tomorrow, and the actual Mania audience knows you as a commentator, so they already know.
They know me as they see me before. I have actual Mania experience, probably more in-person actual Mania experience than Asterios.
You do.
So yeah, I will.
No, they know you. They've seen you. They listen to you all the time. They just won't vote for you.
Yeah, because I'm less cringy. Because I'm less cringy. You won the Cringerweight title. Congratulations. Be meeting Asterios in the winner.
He retained it.
And I've won 3 times in a row, and I'm never giving up the belt.
Cringiest guy in the world of actual Mania for the Cringerweight title on Friday tomorrow.
No, I was the champion until this call. That's how.
I also didn't know which one of us won, but I feel like they would have told me last week if I had won. But I'm glad we know now.
I mean,
I didn't know.
Of course you knew.
The God King Asterios.
Friday, July 30th. But let's talk about today, Thursday,
Good.
July 29th,
We are
International
winners.
Tiger Day.
Oh.
So let's put some fucking respect on my name
And the president.
when you talk
This is
about me. Because on this day, 17 years ago, when my father put his human penis in my mother's tiger vagina and made me, and thus the genesis of International Tiger Day, a force was created, Asterios, that you, my dear sweet friend, are not going to be able to reckon with. And look, I'm about to say some things about you that you're going to think should get me in trouble.
Somebody clip
can't.
this for me. I need it. No one ever
For
did.
tomorrow. They can't do it because I'm multicultural. As a tiger, look, yes, I'm white, but I'm also black, and I'm also most importantly
Are you
orange.
one of Siegfried and Roy's white tigers? Were you?
I'm one. No,
that
I'm
You're
an
stepping on
orange
his
tiger
line,
who is a
Ben.
white
Oh, I'm sorry,
person.
I'm
I know it's very confusing, but look, I'm a lot of colors, so I can say whatever I want. And Asterios, look, you're claiming a lot of heritage. You're claiming Greek. You're claiming Chinese. You're claiming, I believe, last I heard, Ivory Coast, which I think is a bit of a reach even for you, sir. So look, I don't care where you're from.
I believe
because I know where you're going. You're going 6 feet in the ground, motherfucker. Because I'm taking that cruiserweight title from you tomorrow at Actual Mania.
This is actually really cringy because he's claiming he's gonna win and he lost.
This aged like fine milk.
This should. We should use
I don't
this.
care for mean Asterios. This is not a character I enjoy.
I love mean Asterios. I love all Asterios. There's like zero Asterios. If mean Asterios attacked me, called me short, called me old, called me stupid and unfunny, I'd be like, hey.
Hey.
Asterios said
That's
it.
my guy.
This is my guy right there. I like that.
Well, winners like each other.
Excuse me, Billy did not win his match. The trolley entity defeated him.
Oh, interesting.
I had Ben make
See,
a
now
bunch of
that's a
sock
loss
accounts
that
to
I would
vote
be
you
upset
guys
about
up.
because that's not for a cringy title. That's for a cool title. You want to win the cool titles.
It was a
you want
tie.
to lose the cringy titles.
It was a tie, and the title doesn't change hands for a draw.
It's a tie.
Draw goes to the champion.
Yep.
Yeah.
I didn't want to win the belt, and I also didn't want to lose the match. Perfect outcome. God tier. Winner
Doesn't
of
matter
chicken
whether
dinner.
you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning.
Look, Scott, I'll say this because I've said some pretty mean things about you this episode. And I mean, yeah, like, you know, I can
And
say
I'll say
that,
more.
like, I could say, like, you know, 38-year-old furries are a dime a dozen. Like, you know, this
Are
is
they? Because I think they're all 16.
this is the kind of pure uncut cringe that you can't find anywhere else. Like, I'm a true original. Like, you're just kind of another also ran. But here's something that you might like. The fact that Egghead is not the cringerweight champion really hurts his feelings.
Look, anything between us is one thing, but we can always come together over Egghead being unhappy. Always. There is no conflict between us that isn't superseded by our love of Egghead's misery.
Yes.
Pure, unadulterated schadenfreude at the expense of Egghead.
The only reason we even do the tag team championship is just to make sure Egghead can't have it.
No, you're doing the right thing.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, again, I don't need this championship at all. But,
It sounds like you do, but okay.
It's like I love it, and I'll never let go of it. Egghead needs this championship.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. For you, it's nice, but it's not a need.
Yes, exactly. It's so sad thinking about him. And, like, can you imagine how angry he's getting in the Discord, like, right this second? Like, the word...
Look at, see what he's saying now?
He's in the fan chat right now, and he's Superman. Hey, get ready to get unfollowed really fast if you're not already. Let me see if he's unfollowed me. Let's see what Crazy Pain 93 is up to.
Okay, yes, he just called me an idiot. Oh, that's great. Oh, my God.
Yeah, he's mad.
Oh,
He's super
Egghead.
mad. You ruined his day.
Oh, sweet Egghead.
No, still follows me. We're good. Hey, he and I are still friends.
Sweet baby eggs.
For now, until he watches this whole episode.
You know, it's interesting because both Egghead and CWC have the worst bathrooms I've ever seen.
That's true.
And
1
also
and 2.
Both
Ooh.
fuck their moms.
Did you not? They both fucked them up. Oh, no.
I
Oh,
wish I had
no.
said that. Man, I wish I had said that. That was
Asterios.
you know what? That was a nice piece of business.
Asterios doing big business tonight.
You should have the title. I'm not even mad anymore. That was
How
great.
could you be mad?
Like, that's fucking championship level quipping right
That's
there.
championship material.
Now, saying they have the worst bathrooms you ever seen, are we forgetting the Shanny for Christ apartment arc?
Oh God,
Shanny,
I don't know.
Shanny had was it 2 or 3 bathrooms worse
It was
than
3
Egghead?
bathrooms. It was a nice place. You could tell that was
I'm
a
sorry,
really nice
not
place.
1 but 3 bathrooms worse than
I think there
Egghead?
were 3 bathrooms worse than Egghead's bathroom.
There was one of
That's
those
bonkers.
like self cleaning litter boxes that just like overflowed with shit.
Yeah.
And there was just like shit
Was
everywhere.
was Shanny using that?
It was in one of the bathrooms.
I think it was for
It
the
looks
animal.
like she might have been.
Did she own cats? Is what I'm asking.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
But she also was using the litter box.
Okay.
There's
I
not-
thought she got
tell
like
that
her plumbing shut off and had resorted to litter box.
You could tell that it was a super nice place before it got absolutely trashed. You know, it was like in
I
suburban.
kind of love that aesthetic though, like something that clearly started nice and just a person with like through their own hard work really destroyed the place.
Yeah.
It takes talent.
Yeah.
How many of you guys are familiar with Kent Hovind? He's like a pseudoscience peddler. Like he tries.
Is he the guy who did the pandemic? Hovind?
Hovind.
Different guy.
Kent Hovind 19.
Yeah.
Was this the guy that did the debate with Bill Nye the Science Guy back in the day?
No, that was somebody else. At that time, Kent Hovind was in prison.
Oh.
So
good
Kent
guy.
Hovind was Dr. Dino, but he's got all these like pseudoscientific ways of explaining the shit in the Bible. Like he's a young Earth creationist. So he tries
Is
to
he
use
affiliated
science.
with the Creationist Museum in Kentucky?
Is that the giant ark?
Yeah, he has the. Or no. That's Ken
That's
Ham.
Ken Ham, yeah.
And that's who debated
Okay.
Bill Nye.
Yeah.
That's who.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
this
he
guy
got
owns an Adventureland as well?
something like that.
What the hell, man?
He
What's with these guys and needing amusement parks?
So he
Look, if you could have one, you would have one already.
he got convicted
You're not
of
wrong.
tax fraud back in the day, and he was in prison for probably like 6 or 7 years.
Look, my initials are KH. I'm a freaking young earther. I own a freaking dinosaur Adventureland. Who am I? I don't know. Ken Ham,
Not
Kent
enough
Hovind. Who is it?
Ken Ham, Ken Hovind.
It's too many. It's too many.
So there's a leaked audio now of him and his wife getting into some kind of crazy altercation, and they both sound awful.
I
in
haven't
it.
read this article yet. I glimpsed it for a second, and the line I glimpsed was by body slamming her.
Yep.
What the hell, man?
I'm listening.
Yeah, I'm going to have to read this right now. Kent Hovind, the Alabama evangelist and owner of Conecuh County's Dinosaur Adventureland, was arrested last Friday on a domestic violence charge after his wife claimed the pastor body slammed her, according to court records filed Thursday.
I wonder how his technique was. I wonder if on the way down he scooped under the head with his left so as to get a nice flat bump at the bottom.
I will tell you this. It sounds like he's a Bumpasaurus. His ring name, Hovind, who is known as Dr. Dino. Is
cool.
that Dr. Dino Steve Williams?
He believes
Yes.
in dinosaurs, but he believes that they existed when humans did, and we like rode them
They
around.
existed 5,000 years ago.
Yeah.
And we rode them around. Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln
Flintstone
rode
style,
a
that's cool.
dinosaur to
Look.
free the South.
If we existed when dinosaurs existed, I would totally have a T-Rex that carried me around in like one of those baby carriers. That would be super
Ooh, I like
lit.
that.
That'd be super lit. Has nearly 185,000 subscribers to his YouTube channel, allegedly injured his wife, Cindy Lincoln, by body slamming her, sending her to the emergency room in late 2020. So that was 2020. COVID-19 was the body slam pandemic. According to an order of protection Lincoln filed July 19th against Hovind. This is a quote from Cindy Lincoln. He wants me to shut up. Lincoln
Well,
wrote
in his defense, you are a woman.
Lincoln wrote explaining why she fears the evangelist. He is dependent upon public opinion for his livelihood. I fear he will kill me to shut me up.
Pardon me. I believe you read that wrong. Yeah, the correct sentence was he is dependent upon me. He's dependent upon public opinion for his livelihood. Sick.
Sick. Lincoln also claimed Hovind sent his right-hand man to her rental property to threaten her and that he trashed the property the next day. Hovind was arrested July 30th on third-degree domestic violence. Records showed, and he was released from the Conecuh County Jail, not to be confused with the Conecuh County Dino Adventureland, after posting $1,000 bond. On his YouTube channel, Hovind proclaimed his innocence, saying he was squeaky clean. We're going to come out squeaky clean, he said. There's nothing to be concerned about. Hovind spent 9 years in federal prison on financial-related offenses, including structuring bank withdrawals and failing to file tax returns. After his release, he opened Dinosaur Adventureland in Florida and another location in Conecuh County in April 2018. The attraction promotes creationism and derides evolution as the dumbest religion in the world. Evolution isn't a religion. Is evolution a religion?
That's why it's the dumbest religion, because it's not a religion. It's one of the better sciences, but it is a dumb religion.
That's a line they like to use, that it's based on faith. It's based on people having faith to believe how it works.
That's clever.
Yeah.
That's clever.
Not really. Do you want to hear the audio?
Man, do you want me to start masturbating live on the stream? Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's do it. I have to get it.
When in doubt, whip it out.
Let's remind everyone, $50 for Magicus to get blackout drunk.
Well,
We're
he's
only
going to take a
22
shot.
away.
Yep.
At every $50 increment, Magicus take a shooty shot. Ooh.
We had so far like 4. Yes, we'll be going to number 5 shortly.
I'm live fapping.
The unedited body slam audio.
This is her.
This is already better than like the majority of wrestling podcasts.
The weird thing is that in the video, you can tell he's actually the one that recorded everything, and she's all crazy pissed that he's recording. But now she has it, and she's leaking it. So
this is great.
Trigger alert.
Off the top rope.
This is not going to be pretty. Kent Hovind body slams his wife, myself, Cindy Lincoln. Please note.
Oh my God!
I'm
Play
only
the
going
audio.
public with this because Kent Hovind is slandering me.
You're gonna talk your way into me wanting to side with Kent Hovind.
Just
get to the point.
To protect my husband since October
Just wait.
25th, 2020.
I'm not too big of a. I mean, who would
However,
marry?
I am
Who's the
not
kind of
going
person
to
that would
permit
marry
him to
Kent
lie
Hovind
about me
anyway?
in public.
Yeah, that's on you.
I'm going to present evidence that it is Kent Hovind who is lying.
There's more notes?
Note this audio is unedited.
Oh my God.
Apparently, Kent Hovind uploaded an edited version.
Play it!
Play the beating!
I want to
This is gonna
apologize.
be like that guy we watched last
for
time that just
my
spent like 5 minutes like saying,
unseemly
we have to take
behavior. I was
everything for what it's worth, and
extremely angry.
arguments.
Oh yeah, and he never said the thing.
And fed up.
Okay.
And
Oh my God.
was manipulative. Has been attention linked.
I want to body slam you now.
I know.
I think I'm on Hovin's side right now.
He said
I'm Team Hovind. Someone said the audio starts at 5:55. The number of the beast.
Oh, good. A listening ear.
I will be glad to go over all of the text back and forth with you, but I'm going to
No back and forth. It's one way.
All right, but I will record the conversation for my protection.
If you're back to that, then just.
Well,
she's claiming that she found out some stuff about the business dealings of him and his ministry that she wasn't happy with, and he's trying to ruin her because he doesn't want this shit to go public. That's her accusation.
I don't trust you to get it straight.
So she's mad about something. He's like, I got to record this, and then we'll go through the text together. But I'm going to record
This is his
this.
wife? Did he just say, I don't trust you to his wife?
Rubbing it in, making it work.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, my dad records all of his conversations with my mom. I think that's pretty standard procedure in a marriage. No?
Just leave?
Yep.
I've got nothing to be ashamed of in anything I would say.
If you're back to the recording issue,
I'm going to have to record for my protection, Cindy.
leave!
This is my house.
Leave!
No, this is my house.
Leave!
I don't want to leave.
Leave!
I'd like to get some resolution.
No, you don't.
Yes, I really do.
Start out by recording.
Is she like in the shower?
Right now.
I think she's in the shower,
You
yeah.
don't have to. That is an
Or
insult
she's
from the
taking a
get-go.
wicked
You
piss.
can record our conversation.
Yeah. Good stream. Good pressure.
You won't leave, and I will.
Well, you continually called me a liar this
Shut
morning.
up! There's not a single text that says anything about it.
Oh, you were yelling out of the bathroom while I was walking out. Liar, 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 liar. Weren't you when you were getting in the shower this morning?
It was.
You were. I didn't lie.
Now, is there video of the body slam?
There's not video of
Do
it.
we know if the body slam was like the Hulk Hogan under the giant body slam heard around the world, or was it more like the body slam The Rock does before he goes and does the people's elbow?
Good question.
Why don't you respond to text? Isn't that what you just said you were
I
going
was
to
just
do?
about to do that, and you told me to leave.
Because you're recording it.
But that should have nothing
That's
to do
not love.
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
Neither is what I'm hearing from you.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Love is what a woman says it is at all times, and she can revoke consent
And never
the next
a man.
morning. She can revoke consent the next morning via text. That's love.
Well, this is
Yeah,
love.
no lies
We all been
detected.
Love you, I wouldn't care.
If I didn't love you, I wouldn't care.
You're treating me like crap and accusing me from the get-go that you have to protect yourself from me. That is a lie from the pit of hell. Take your recorder and get out.
Dude, I can't stand Christians when they're like arguing and they bring God into their arguments. God don't give
It's
a
great.
fuck about
God
your
thinks
petty
they're
human
right.
issues.
Oh, come on. God
I mean,
thinks they're right.
I like it when they do it because I know I've won the argument.
Where else are your lies going to come from except the pit of hell?
True.
Oh, damn. Well, I take it back. Let's invoke the power of Christ in all of our arguments.
And be glad you have something on me with your little smirky smile.
I am not trying to smirk or smile. I'm
You
trying-
are smiling.
You are angry and bitter.
I'm
and
angry because you
Yeah.
just started the conversation with an insult.
Not an insult.
Yes, it is.
All you've done over this whole thing is insult me, Cindy, calling me a liar 50 times.
Get that damn recorder out of here. If you don't want to make up with your wife, then don't. And now you're smiling again. Because you're so happy I swore. Now you got something else on me. Play it on the internet and say, everybody, this is why I had to leave my wife.
Because she swore?
Gee golly, god darn, pit of hell.
She posted this thinking it makes her look good?
I'm hoping the body slam wins her over a couple hit points.
Hit points.
I don't know if it's going to be enough, though.
It's not.
I don't know. If I can hear a massive body slam and I can hear him cut like a promo on her downed body.
If he cuts a promo, then we'll talk.
Yeah.
If we hear the body slam and then immediately Stone Cold's theme starts playing, I'll go back over to
Yeah, if we hear the glass shatter, then...
I will be glad to go for all of the texts back and forth with you, but I'm going to
Go back and forth. It's one way.
All right, but I will record the conversation for my protection.
I will record the conversation for my
No
protection.
desire to reconcile whatsoever.
I have every desire to reconcile.
You do not.
I also have a ministry to protect.
That is a lie from the pit of hell.
I don't have
Billy
a
gets
ministry
it.
to protect.
Not from me. I'm your number one fan.
I've had
I'm
so
your
many
number
people
one
send me
heart.
that in the last couple
I
days.
have the same heart for this ministry. Turn off the damn recorder.
She said, I'm your number one fan. She literally invoked misery.
Bob Chandler rule. Once you invoke the Bob Chandler rule, you get broken. You can never be you never be a lolcow's number one fan. You just invoked Holloman's razor.
I
You got it's a classic Holloman's razor.
Let's get
You
it.
have no heart.
No, I care very much.
You have no heart.
Get another witness in here. Then.
You have no heart. You have no love. You have no Holy Spirit.
You have no Holy Spirit.
Christians are so fucking dumb.
Asterios looks like he's on the most comfortable pillow ever.
Is that a My Pillow?
I got him at this awesome cyber conference I've been at for the past couple of days. I'm actually there right now. This pillow is full of Trump votes, baby.
Yeah.
I've been watching it for the past 2 days, and my God, it's like the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, man.
You need to turn that pillow over for the Dominion case.
Was that the body slam?
I hate you.
I've done nothing but good.
Yes. Oh, that is a big lie.
I don't know what that was.
I don't understand why you let the bitterness rule in your heart.
Because you are ugly.
What have I done ugly to you?
Why are you recording?
Because listen, I have to protect myself.
That's a lie. That is a lie.
Sounds like
Get out. Get out. Get out.
This is my house.
Okay, she's definitely physically attacking him right
Yeah, she's
now.
saying get out. You can hear her going for the attack.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Is that the one?
That sounds like the body slam. I think there was
We
a
did
tilt-a-whirl
it.
on that. I think there was a tilt-a-whirl on that body slam. I could hear her spin.
A tilt-a-whirl, you say?
That was a
Little Duke the
tilt-a-whirl.
Dumpster Josie?
That was
Little
a
Brian
tilt-a-whirl.
Adams?
Tilt-a-whirl body slam.
I've done nothing but good.
Yes. Oh, that is a big lie.
Scott,
Yo.
how many other body slams could that have been?
Hold on, let's hear it again.
Could have been, he could have gotten fancy. He could have gone Johnny Smith British Fall, which is the body slam pickup onto the guy's feet in reverse DDT position and then do the DDT. Yeah, if he was, I don't know how fancy he was feeling that day.
Here she goes.
It's a game time decision.
My house.
Oh, I hear some like ringing there. I will say this: I have body slammed a lot of women, and that sounds like she was body slammed.
It does sound like it. It has the ring of a body slam.
She's crying like she's been body slammed.
That, you know what? I have an ear for these things. That's a body slam cry. That's not a powerbomb cry. Very different. And it's not a crippler crossface cry because she hasn't gone silent yet.
Yeah.
Clearly, he didn't do
Taking
it
for
right
attention.
because she's still making noise.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Somebody needs to tell this man wrestling's not real. She's overselling right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so she wanted to cry and scream before the body slam. It sounded like she was running up on him. He was like, he was like telling her to like, she's get out. You could hear thumps. Sounds like she was attacking him.
There was like a ping, like a bing, like.
Who knows
It
how
sounds
much?
like maybe silverware hit the floor or something.
Who knows how much force he really retaliated with? The whole joke about it being a tilt-a-whirl body slam. I mean, that won't even pop a crowd these days, so it's not a big move. Who really cares?
It's not huge.
Yeah. She's still worried about getting the phone back. I don't know. This kind of reminds me a lot. This reminds me a lot of the Victoria's Secret woman who wanted the recording to stop.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound genuine to me, though. Like, it
No.
really
It
does
sounds-
sound like an act.
It sounds manic. It sounds predatory. Like she wants to do harm, and she knows as a woman her best harm is to catch a body slam, then ride it all the way through until he goes to jail for another 9 years.
It goes. Wow.
And I don't like this guy. Like I don't know him very well, but
No.
everything I know about him, I pretty much hate. But like this
He's
is
a piece of shit. Fuck him. But
this
like,
is an unfortunate domestic
But I'm
occurrence.
very much on his side in this instance.
yes,
I mean,
this one time.
If it would have been on video and it would have been a glorious, like, I don't know, Alabama slam. If he did an Alabama slam, I'd be like, hooey, papa, how could you? But just without the video, it just sounds like she's...
Yeah, it's hard to tell what even actually happened.
Sounds like she's really trying to make an issue happen.
I think we can all agree she started it.
Yeah,
seems that way.
I can't even suggest that he finished it. She was still saying, "Give me the phone, give me the phone" after the body slam. Like if you're gonna,
she wasn't hurt.
Yeah, if you're gonna go for the finish, like I don't want a false finish in domestic abuse.
No,
I'm not gonna pop.
Get it done.
I'm not gonna pop at a 2 count after you body slammed your wife.
You hit that fucking leg drop.
Yeah, goddamn right.
Next time he just needs to go for the fucking tombstone.
Have you so you sent me the Ballad of of Bella, basically.
Ballad of Bella.
Yep.
Oh no.
Bella made many socks when it all went wrong. While Gibby begged for info and he managed to get dogs. Fiona's context came when Grant came on the scene. Some things you do for lows, but really you're a ween.
Damn.
Bella could only get off if it was to a cat. Her glowy dad and mom must now know of that. 'Cause Max the dog proved privacy is dead and gone. As Isabella's socials stacked up one by one. Weaning's gonna leave you down.
Poor hamsters.
Onto the farms you'll find your place. Potential employers finding your thread. And staring at your face. And way out in Santa Fe, old Mike Janke loads his 50 cal, this Navy SEAL is ready. He's got a flight to Serbia, he's heading straight for Null. He'll unleash hell like his war crimes in the Gulf.
That's beautiful.
Yep. All right, we have to change the mood around.
Just a ween.
Just a ween.
So before we do that, let's see
Maybe I should read some of these Scream Lads.
Scream Lads.
I'm gonna eat this other crunch cake I got to celebrate your birthday.
You got crunch cakes?
I got crunch cake.
Explain crunch
Yeah,
cake.
what's in a crunch cake?
It's like the Domino's lava crunch cake with like the chocolate syrup inside and powdered sugar.
Do you have a Wawa by you?
Yeah.
You should go to Wawa
Fuck
and
you.
get a burger. I saw a burger from Wawa today. Looked like a quality burger for being.
I want to go to Wawa right now. I'll take a Sheets. I don't discriminate. I'll go either or.
That is a huge fight here in Pennsylvania. It's like half
Sure it
the
is.
People love Wawa, half love Sheets.
I'm a freak in the sheets, a Wawa in the streets.
That's fair. I've had good experiences of both. I would take either right now. I would kill any one of you to go to a Wawa or a Sheets right now.
I will say, Billy,
I'd
that
die if I
burger
could
I
come
sent
along
you
with you.
earlier, the one I tweeted to you, that was a Sheets burger.
Oh wow, wow,
wow,
wow.
In
Spec gave that.
Pennsylvania,
Yeah.
this is the one that lets you just buy a giant margarita inside it. Sheets or Wawa?
Ooh.
Well, I know Sheets now has an alcohol license here, so you can buy
Probably Sheetz.
alcoholic beverages here. But I don't think I've seen them sell straight up margaritas, though.
I know one of them started doing a thing where they would just like sell alcoholic slushies, and you would
Nice.
think like, well, how could they I mean, isn't someone just going to drink that while they're driving home? And they're like, no, we put a little sticker on top of it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't peel that sticker. Don't peel that sticker. Spec gave that big love snake flingers. Says, Billy, I'm very disappointed in you, and I'm going to die soon. Well, I'll tell you what, snake flingers. Send me all your money first. Coop Car 18 says, here you go, matey. I'll take one with you. Thank you for the big love, Coop. Anonymous says, guys, I need advice. I'm at a new workplace, same company but different store. I'm competent at my job, but other workers are giving me petty and stinky attitudes. How do I establish myself higher on the pecking order than them? Well, what you could do is become a manager and then tell them what to do. Otherwise, you're just kind of not higher than them, right? Like the best way to differentiate yourself from them is to stay the hell away from them. If it's a company store, a workplace company store, don't engage with them. Let them have their own thing. Stay the hell away from them. Like
Let me answer that question with a question.
Okay.
Do you own a gun?
How to buy a gun? Faytan, did I donate enough for an A? I can't see the numbers because I'm crying too much from this sad video. No, that was enough for an F. That was you bought a Christian.
I was gonna say,
F.
I think Faytan donated $5, which is solidly an F.
Yeah, that's a Christian F. That dude CJ818 says, I also have autism, and C-Chan just baffles me. I hear you. I hear
Fair.
you. It's tismally baffling. Eduardo Garcia gave that big love. Majorly Awesome gave that big love. DJ Fake Soul gave that 666 love. Lord of Nurgle gave that big love. And that puts us up to date on the down-outs.
All right, here we go.
Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear. Clee disappear.
All right, so this is gonna lighten the mood, everybody. I'm pulling you guys out of the Chris Chan hole, the Kent Hovind hole. Here, this is some.
Wait, where'd I go? I disappeared.
Oh, I'll bring you back up. This is some old public access show.
Well, we're going to see you at Goddesses Saturday night, everybody. We're going to have a big party for Mother's Day. And I want to see your act. So what are we waiting for? Let's do it. So next we're going to see Ellen and Donald in their act. He loves a fat girl.
It's not about age.
Oh, no.
It's not about race.
Oh, no.
It's not about gender. It's not about genre. It's about size. It's about weight.
Yes.
And how big women really are great.
Okay. Oh no.
And I'm gonna have to fix Magicus here for a second.
Magicus, why is your mom dancing? Why is your mom dancing, Magicus?
I don't know.
Is this
Somebody let her
Momjicus?
I love the guy's role in this. By the way, the keyboard player is fucking awful in this too. It's just all unbelievably awful. And this is their act that they're doing at Goddesses this weekend.
Oh my God.
This is a wildly specific reference, but she looks like the second grade teacher in Billy Madison.
Okay. I see it.
Look at
the one who hosts the spelling bee.
His role is just to walk around her and eye her up while she does whatever the fuck she's doing.
No, he's got to sing, right?
Nope.
No, you'd think so, but no.
Is he gonna body slam her?
He's fucking nailing that shit.
No, he's gonna give her a Harlem sidekick.
Yeah.
He wants himself a slice.
Oh my
He loves a plus girl.
They're gonna go to Denny's and he's gonna give her the lumberjack slam.
He loves
A Bob Chandler favorite.
This guy.
Look at him.
Is he sniffing her ass?
What even?
She's sweet. She's hot. She's mellow. Her hips shaped just like Jello. He be such a lucky fellow.
He be such a lucky fellow.
He do be like that.
Okay, so you know,
he be such a lucky fellow.
you know me. I'm I'm intuitive. I'm like Sherlock Holmes of the internet.
Dude,
okay?
he's destroying that. He's smashing that shit.
I gotta deduce this. He's gonna siphon all her credit away. Like, he knows what he's doing. He's happy. He's obviously fucking. Like, he's up in it. But he's gonna own her house.
He had the time to rehearse though, too.
I mean, he's been rehearsing up in those curtains. Yeah. He's been sliding
Pardon
in.
me.
Yeah, he's been spreading open mama's mayo jar. And he's gonna get every last penny this woman has, and I'll be honest with you, he earned it.
He's gonna get all $75.
He fucking she's probably had good credit her whole damn life.
Plump girl he loves.
Does she have old money?
She got old mommy money.
He loves a thick girl.
Oh my
got
god.
that cleave going on.
Beautiful sight.
He's finessing her.
And when he gets her, he's gonna hold her.
The sunglasses and Kangol hat are really doing it for
Please
me.
her and make love all through the night.
Oh my god. She reminds me of if you guys seen the Suicide Squad yet. She reminds me of Polka Dot's
actually
mom.
have.
Polka Dot's mom. She's giving me the Polka Dot mom
Yeah.
vibes. She built like her at least.
She do be built like that.
She's mellow.
Oh my god.
This is kind of fucked up, but the bottom of her dress looks like fucking mud flaps.
Yeah?
He be such a lucky fellow.
He be such a lucky
To
fellow.
have that plump girl he loves.
Oh god.
He loves a fat girl. Such a
Throw up.
beautiful sight.
I will say, out of the three of them in this video, the guy in the Kangol hat is doing the least and is the
Yes.
most talented.
Yes. Yes.
Correct on all counts.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Transylvania piano player I'm a big fan of though.
And when he
How
gets
is his hands 80 years older than he is?
It's impressive.
her, he's gonna hold her and squeeze her and hug her and please her and make love all through the night. Oh yeah. Take it.
Well, I'm impressed. I think rarely do you find a video that sets black people and white people back 50 years equally.
I saw this on the local news the other day, and I laughed really hard at the end of it. I can't help it. When people just don't give a fuck about what people think about them, even if I disagree with them, and they'll just say it on the news, it's pretty hilarious.
It's respectable.
For nearly 25 years, Don Zucker has been known as
Oh,
the
God.
wacky owner of the Star Wars memorabilia
Okay,
store.
so this Star Wars guy, he's in Aberdeen, Washington, home of Kurt Cobain, home of wrestler
Bryan.
Daniel Bryan. If you
Yep.
go in there, there's pictures of John Cena, the Bella twins, Daniel Bryan, all in there visiting this shop. I was there actually this day, like 4 years ago today.
So
it was the day before my birthday.
Aberdeen
before
has,
birthday?
Aberdeen has a transgender city council woman, and he's got some kind of like, you're not a chick if you have a dick sign in his store. So this city council
Just
woman,
for fun? Or as a for sale?
I think just for fun, yeah.
Maybe it was 3 years ago today, but literally August 12th, day before my birthday, I bought a mug from this guy, the Jabba the Hutt mug. It's on my in my room on my wall at home.
Tight.
I keep my Chipotle utensils in it. I always grab extra
Sure.
spoons and forks and knives because they're the best utensils for plastic cutlery. So
Some of the finest plastic cutlery you'll ever see.
Yes.
Or here in Aberdeen. But a
Is that
transgender
a
councilwoman
mannequin with a fucking R2D2 hat
says
on
he's
and a
a
wheelchair?
bigot who went to the dark side on her.
You are nuts. You're not a woman. You don't look like a woman. You don't act like a woman.
The confrontation started inside.
Trans women
Damn.
are women. Get a trans women are women.
And spilled into the street.
Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Councilwoman Tiesa Mesquez confronted owner Don Suker about a sign he posted in.
There it is right there.
Just out, Dr. Seuss's new book, If You Are Born with a Blank, You Are Not a Chick. The blank would probably be if you're born with a
dick.
Y chromosome?
That you're not a chick, period? Well, a chick, okay, not all women have periods, okay? Some
That's
are
not what he
born.
means.
Oh. This
The
new
cool
release
ones
is out
do.
now because
Store.
the cancel culture banned his early books.
Saying
think it says
if
That's
you are
a
born
weird
with
sign. That is
Yeah.
an unclear, strange sign.
Look, he's a fucking guy that hoards Star Wars toys. He's not known for being clever.
a slang
The
for a
only
male
thing
body
stranger
part,
than this
you are-
sign, look at the fucking face in that Palpatine.
are not
Yeah,
a chick.
there's a corner in this store that has a TV that's always playing Barbarella, and the corner is blocked off by like a bookcase with toys on it. It's like a little FAP corner. When I walked
It's
in
the
on
secret Barbarella area.
Yeah, when I walked in on it, there was just a feral
Jane
child.
Fonda, right?
Yes.
I mean, that's prime Jane Fonda.
I walked in on it. There was a feral child sitting there watching this. I was like, I don't think this child should be watching this.
What he wrote there was so demeaning and so dismissive of who I am and who any trans woman is.
Mesquez, a trans woman, says she knows Suker has the right to say what he wants.
You're nuts. You need to back off now.
You're nuts. Well, no, sir. These are my nuts. And she just plops her balls out in his hand.
The size difference is really doing it for me.
Yeah.
But she wanted to tell him to his face it was hurtful.
Yeah, Billy should know from experience you can't be 4'11" and be intimidating.
Really like them
Exactly.
to open their eyes and their heart and see that, you know, we are people, we are who we are, and all we want to be is accepted in our community.
Now, I don't care what they do.
This is where he goes savage mode right
Oh,
here.
no.
Goes for it.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Right here.
Oh, wait.
Let him
is
do
that-
it. Let him do
Is that
it.
Yoda?
Yes.
That is Yoda.
That little guy right there.
But don't come in here and complain to me about stuff. I have free speech.
Suker says
Oh,
that
hold on. No. I'm sorry. He does it in a minute.
anyone
here.
who
Is
disagrees
that her
with him
scrota?
Here it is.
does not need
Yeah.
to spend money at his store, where that sign was still visible today.
And everybody's loved it. Everybody's taken pictures of it. Everybody laughs.
Everybody loves it.
Well,
really?
yeah.
And some people think it's hurtful.
Well,
He told us that this hurt.
But here's the thing. I don't give a about feelings anymore. I'm 70, I'm 8. I went to Vietnam to fight for all this. Do you think I care about some feelings? Absolutely not.
Supporters.
I don't like his content, but his fucking
Sir,
mannerisms
while I
are great.
do not agree with what you say, I will defend to the death your right to say it.
I will say this, in Aberdeen where he's at, it's a short drive from so many people that will probably come in and buy all types of crap just to support him for being that way. Like I would like to say
Aberdeen's like way out there.
yeah, I would like to say that he was going to get canceled, but I'm pretty sure this is just
He's
free
not.
press for him. Yeah, he's about
He's
to
going to be
listen
the
to this
next
guy
member
talk.
of the city council.
Oh my god.
So the councilwoman are planning a protest out in front of the store Saturday morning at
Ranting for
10.
like 5 minutes. Like,
Don's-
he needs to be one of those people that just attend city council meetings so he can just like mouth off about whatever he wants and they just can't stop him.
Saturday morning at 10?
I think this may have already happened.
Are you sure?
I don't know if it actually happened.
What is it,
though.
like
I
a
heard that
5-hour
attendance was
drive
pretty
or something?
shit.
It's like a 2-hour drive.
Is it 2?
Aberdeen,
It's out on the
Yeah,
coast,
it's not
right?
super far.
It's like a coastal
it's not.
city.
It's between the coast. It's like halfway in between here and the coast. Let
no,
me just.
halfway.
It's pretty.
No, Aberdeen's like right near the ocean.
It's where the water starts to open up, but there's still quite a ways.
It's not halfway between. Here
Okay, you're right. Yeah, no.
It's like
Aberdeen's
right-
on the water. It's
like
on North Bay.
but it is 1 hour and 53 minutes away. So it is under 2, but yeah, I think of it as halfway to Seaside, Oregon, when I go down to Seaside or Astoria. I mean.
It's
halfway to
due
Astoria.
west of Olympia.
It's halfway to Astoria, is in my thoughts.
Yeah.
When I go down to the Oregon coast, that's the halfway point.
Because like when I go, like I've been to Westport a bunch of times, and Aberdeen, you pass through Aberdeen right before you get to Westport.
Westport is a longer drive than 2 hours, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to Westport multiple times. Used to go on the Hula Girl ship and do charter boat fishing on the Hula Girl ship. I recommend it to anybody that wants to charter boat fish in Westport. Use the Hula Girl. You'll leave with a
Super
bag of filleted
says he
fish.
is calling on some of his backers for a show of support at the same time. In Aberdeen, Drew Mickelson.
Oh,
King 5
Is
News.
that why you want to go? You want to go and show your support for this guy?
I want to go and document the war zone.
That would be hilarious.
Like,
yes.
because
don't
I
know if
guarantee you, it's not just going to be trans people coming down there. It's going to be the normal nerds that are coming to shop, as well as the people who are going to push back to support him. It's going to be fucking nuts. I'm thinking about driving down there if it's actually tomorrow or Saturday morning.
Whether you agree with him or not, you got to admit he's probably got a bunch of really cool shit to buy in that store.
Oh, it's there's all types of shit you can buy.
I'm gonna disagree because it says Star Wars on the front.
Can we find out if this already happened?
Do we know when this article
was there a war in Aberdeen?
Yeah.
Does he sell porgs in this store?
Probably.
Yes, there are porgs.
Yeah.
Whoa, Asterios, perks.
There's everything in
Who
there.
said it? Who said
some
it?
of the stuff is really gross, and some of the stuff is just fine. It's really like a shit shop.
It's like anything Star Wars he can find, he puts on the shelf.
Yeah, and there's other stuff too beyond Star Wars. There's little back rooms you can go into, and there's like just a room full
Is
of
there a
McDonald's
glory
toys.
hole?
There might be, dude. The
There's the Barbarella
Barbarella
area.
corner. The Barbarella corner might have been just a glory hole. I don't know.
It already happened.
It's uncomfortable because of how fat I am, and everything is packed in hoarder levels. So I always feel like I'm gonna break like a fucking lightsaber from '78. I don't know what's going on when I'm in there. Is there a video of the inside of the store or of the fight?
KJK did like a house tour.
Oh,
where he
damn.
showed like all of his house. I do want to show this video though because I think this might be I hope someone remixes this.
Remix.
It's a middle finger dance.
Oh. This is gonna be good some cakes.
I'm going to do the middle finger dance.
Oh shit! Somebody
The
remix.
middle finger dance. The middle finger dance. The middle finger dance. Is a middle finger dance.
It's the middle finger dance.
The middle finger dance.
It's the middle finger dance.
Is a middle finger dance.
Ooh.
Is the middle finger dance. 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 The middle finger dance.
Hey, I'm sorry. Could you pause this? What is this?
It's the middle finger.
It's the middle finger dance.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
It's so hard to
Anyone could have missed it. Don't
if
worry.
If somebody remixes the middle finger dance and lays it over a sick beat and makes a song out of it, give me an 8-bar break. I can write a middle finger dance rap to. Okay, leave me 8 bars. Leave me 8 bars, please, and then I'll record it and we'll have the hit middle finger dance KJK featuring Young Bill Fridge. It's the middle finger dance.
It's a middle finger dance. It's a middle finger dance.
Oh,
Everybody do the middle finger dance.
It's a middle finger dance.
there he goes.
The middle finger dance. The middle finger dance. The middle finger dance. So I got one middle finger, y'all. I see it?
I see it.
One middle finger.
Y'all see?
So I got one middle finger, y'all. I
No,
see
that's
it?
that's 2. You showed me 2.
Yeah,
Hide the other hand.
You told me. Is there another middle finger behind
I
your
got
back
one
now?
middle finger.
I don't
The
know.
middle finger dance.
Oh!
The middle finger dance.
By the way, he did end up breaking that TV. Remember all the times
yeah.
he almost broke his own TV?
Oh, yeah, it was so precarious. Like
Yeah.
it had to happen. We all knew. This is not a surprise.
I will play. Here's his house tour.
On my next video, the house tour around.
Cakes.
So I'm about to do the house tour, y'all. Be happy.
I'm happy.
See, look, y'all. Look out here.
I was gonna ask a question
see
on the
out here?
last one, but I think I actually answered it for myself. I was gonna ask, do you think all of those calendars are in fact 2021 calendars?
Oh.
But I looked a little closer, and they were all set to August. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking they are all current calendars.
Yeah, they all are current calendars. I think every month, or at least for a while, for a stretch, a calendar would become like content. And he would just hold the calendar up and be like, see this hippopotamus, y'all?
see?
See this hippopotamus, y'all? And we're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's
And
pretty sweet.
He said, "See this hippopotamus," and was showing no visual aid.
Yeah. Oops.
See, it's interesting. I had a similar thought about the calendars. I've never seen someone with so many calendars and
No one
so few places to go or things to do.
Yes, that's the thing. Like, you'd think in a place with that many timekeeping devices, it would be something like the New York Stock Exchange.
Right.
It's this time here. It's this time in Beijing. It's this time in Los Angeles. But it's Kevin Joseph King. I'm not sure I think this house tour is the first time he's ever left this room.
Hey, y'all.
And yet he
Hey,
has
y'all.
47 calendars.
Hey, y'all, I'm the Gregorian Hulk, y'all. I'm the Gregorian Hulk.
I want to know how many calendars are in the rest of the house.
I mean, we're going to
Oh my
find out,
God.
right?
So I'm gonna go over here. See, it's almost up right here.
Good stuff.
There's all my jars of piss.
It's actually not
Actually-
that much stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's a humble man, modest, and he does have jars of Tampico. I don't know if there's piss in them. He's got a lot of Tampico.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
jars of something.
Yeah, I saw the Tampico.
Yeah.
It might be actual just piss, though. I don't know.
Out here. See over here, y'all. Myself.
That is a lot of
jacket,
lotion.
everything.
What's all that shit?
Out here.
A lot of lotion, I noticed.
Was that all lotion?
Oh, there's a lot of
I think
lotion.
so.
Are these
That was a lot of
rhododendrons?
pumps.
Is that
Those are rhodos.
Are those rhododendrons? That's the Washington
Those are
State
rhodos.
flower, right?
Hell yeah.
Ah.
So I'm gonna see it's myself right here.
What
Here's
happened
my
to the
TV that I broke.
Oh, gone? That ceiling does not look too good. There's
Yeah.
a lot
My
of dark
house over
spots on it.
KJK lives in a flipped over egghead's bathtub.
What a fate.
Legend.
See right here, the gas here right here.
That's the gas heater. I like it. I like it.
Gas here.
I
You
like
could use a
it.
calendar, but good.
Yeah, where's the calendar on the heater?
See y'all see the gas here?
Actually, I don't know if that's dangerous
see?
or not. Don't put a
No,
don't put a
I
calendar
don't
on
see
like
the
that.
gas
Put the
heater.
calendar
Can
on
you
the
show
heater.
it to me again?
Yeah, this is the gas heater, y'all.
See right here's the bathroom door right here.
No,
Right here's a hallway.
that's where the magic happens.
See right here's a hallway. Lights on the ceiling. They don't
I
work.
think this is a vacant house.
I
I think he's squatting.
Yeah. Cakes.
Anymore
The
they
lights
old
are
as
on the
old.
ceiling. That's much better than the floor.
Ass house, regular ass house. See your door there, bro. I know what you cut through. What you cut through over here?
Need some WD-40 on those hinges.
Yeah.
See, but I did my laundry yesterday. See all this stuff right here?
Hey. Look at the
I
magic.
love
See
that
this
he's
all?
filming with the laptop.
Yeah, I like that.
See the light and everything?
I like that.
It's a pretty decent sized bathroom.
See the bathroom and everything?
Yeah, I see
My
it.
shower right here.
That's
Yeah,
that's
it's amazing what a good sized bathroom you can get if you steal a house.
This is the same bathroom we saw those naughty videos in, huh?
What's
We don't
this
talk
weed
about
I
shit.
watch them.
KJK
I
is pure.
didn't see anything.
Yeah, I used to film with my laptop on battle cams. Joe and I went across America filming on
So I'm gonna tell you
laptops
over
like
here.
this.
Well, I'm gonna tell you on here. This is the bathroom.
Just trying to get back
right
to a
here.
TV station.
See my
There's
mirror
another
right here.
bathroom right next to that one.
Another bathroom next to that
Are
one.
those side by side bathrooms?
Yeah, I think so.
A little his and hers
Very
shitters.
strange.
See the shower and everything. The shower here. The shower and everything.
Why is there a bucket in the bathtub?
Oh man, you don't want to know in case you got to bail out.
Don't
You
ask
know what?
questions
You're
like
right.
that.
I
Why would
don't
you ask
wanna
a
know.
question
I
like that?
I retract the question.
Thank you.
They got the light shows right here.
Just gonna assume it's a Homestuck thing.
Okay, that is an exposed light switch socket.
I'm not loving that light switch.
Yeah, or it's a glory hole. I don't know.
So you got the light switch right here.
Be careful. It's exposed. Be careful.
Yeah, light switch.
I'm gonna put a finger in it. Y'all see?
Don't do it.
Y'all see the code violation?
I swear I see a little dick popping out of it, but. Oh, is that a trophy case?
So we'll cover over here. So y'all see out here?
I think it's a trophy.
Nice.
So y'all see out here? Look.
I see that.
That lawn looks like it needs a little help, though.
Little dry.
It might be in Arizona.
Doing my house tour around. My house tour around. Y'all see it?
I see it.
There's not a lot of tall trees around. It looks like it might be like Southern California or.
We did see some rhododendrons, right?
Yeah, that front lawn looks kind of overgrown.
See, we got a mirror right here. Y'all see it?
Hey, look at that mirror.
My house tour around. This is my view. My house tour around.
Nice.
See, look at my room. Look at this other one right here. See?
Nice episode of Cribs. Ooh.
Okay. It's a little messy on the desk there, but
Oh my
all right.
God, Magicus, what are you? Some sort of snitch?
He's the
Look,
golden
it
snitch.
hits a little too close to
Yeah, see
home,
it.
okay?
There's
Like,
oxygen
my
tanks.
desk is not much better.
Oh, the oxygen tanks.
Mm-hmm.
Is he living in like another wing of Chris Chan's house? Are those for Barb?
Ooh. I think it's for his mom.
Oh.
See, look, y'all, this is my mom's room.
I could have swore he made a video was like, here's my dead mother or something. Do you remember that?
I don't
He had
know.
a picture of her?
I hope not.
See, it's my mom's room right here.
Oh my God,
mom's room.
Magicus.
Yeah, my desk is not much cleaner than that right now.
I like these
Look out
trophies and the TVs. This is sweet boy house.
Is it one huge trophy? Is it like a 6-foot trophy?
I think he won a
It looks
6-foot
like it,
trophy, yeah.
I think he's using it as a shelf.
Y'all see?
I see.
See, I'm recording everything. See, I show y'all the bathroom.
I see.
We see.
See, look out here.
There
y'all.
it is.
See.
There's a guy and a dog. Everybody see the dog?
See y'all here.
See?
Wolf, y'all. Y'all see?
Wolf, y'all.
See, look out here, y'all. See, the sky is hazy. There's a lot of
Why is
wildfires
he
going
filming
on.
through the window? Couldn't he just go outside?
There's a lot of wildfires going on.
He probably doesn't have a strong enough Wi-Fi to
California?
go outside. My guy needs his Wi-Fi.
I'm gonna show y'all the dining room. Well, first I'll show y'all the kitchen.
Hey.
See all the shit like taped to the walls? And
Yeah, that's
See,
art.
Target, the light don't work. The light don't work.
Oh, this is.
Do you see the
How do you
Ninja
open
Turtle
the
drawings?
fridge?
Those are
The
good
kitchen
drawings.
bums me out.
Why is the microwave blocking the fridge?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Because the fridge hasn't worked in 30 years.
Yeah. And the microwave is on unemployment.
Broken on top of the stove. Y'all see? It's broken. See the fan?
Y'all see?
See, it's my house tour around.
A wound? Good house tour, KJK. I'm loving it.
Send help.
There's a giant pile of like trash outside of their house too.
Nice. Collections.
I'm loving this constant motion blur so that way you can really get the sense of the house.
Yeah. You get the feel of being chased through the house by KJK.
This is what I imagine the house would look like to Trumpster Bob after like 17 Keystones.
Right
Yeah.
there. See?
You kind of feel like Jodie Foster in Silence of the Lambs in this movie.
That's a pile of good shit. There's some good shit in that pile.
Wow, look at all that.
That's
You
some
see all
good
my
shit.
junk over there? Look at all my
There's
junk.
a bike.
Yeah. My guy's got a little amphitheater he built. The Stairway to Heaven.
Almost there.
It looks like a little doghouse
See all
or
that junk over
something with like stairs on
See,
it.
my storage right here. And all my stuff over here.
He's Evil Knievel, y'all.
See, they're going to let I lose from my other video. We said I was doing outside.
This is like an unfinished
Right,
house.
show y'all right. See right here.
Yeah. This is a...
See, there go my refrigerator right here.
A world
And
in
the lights-
progress.
That's the real fridge. The other one's bullshit.
Lights on, motherfucker.
Oh, okay. See, it can't be unfinished. It has electricity. He's fine.
Oh, yeah, stupid me.
Scott's from Canada. He doesn't realize that people can have electricity in-house.
I hate, like, in most places in Canada I've been, like private residences, the fucking light switch for the bathroom is always on the outside of the
Oh, I
fucking
hate that shit.
bathroom.
You ever been like?
No, that's weird. You've been to stupid houses in Canada.
Isn't the light
Mostly
switch
Ontario.
Isn't the light switch to your
There you
bathroom
go.
here on the outside?
Yeah.
Busted!
Damn.
Busted!
Out.
You're
You know
in
why, though?
Ontario.
This used to be
Fuck you,
like-
Ben.
This used to be Canada? Is this Point Pleasant?
Are you gonna let me explain?
Yeah, go ahead.
This whole like downstairs area here was all one big room, and then they sectioned it off.
Was all
and they
part of
built it.
Canada at one point.
It was. It was annexed. Yes.
Light switch on the outside is the worst. Like you're taking a piss and then someone just total blackness by surprise. Like the fuck.
Yeah, that should you should
Oh.
never be able to do that.
I'm putting
That's
smart
terrorism.
bulbs in there.
In the bathroom? Yeah. Ben has this weird fascination for turning the lights off when people piss.
Yep. Yeah. So Asterios, how's it going, buddy?
I'm doing okay. How you guys doing?
We're doing good. We're just enjoying this house tour, you know?
Yeah, we're trying to see if we can find a porg in his house because I think there's probably one somewhere.
I thought his fridge art, the digital fridge art was good. But yeah. I don't know. I was interested, and then I started seeing the house. I was like, you know what?
It's okay.
It's just a Gaga dude's house.
It's a pretty big
It's a dude's
house.
It's my
But
dude KJK's
it's
house.
It's not his house though.
It's his family
I
home.
will.
It
You
might
gotta
be.
find-
He also might just be squatting.
You're probably wondering why I'm being a little bit quiet tonight.
Yes.
And it's because putting the fat guy dancer aside, tonight we've really seen humanity's worst, haven't we? Like, from CWC to CWC's abusive father to an abusive pastor body slamming a lady. It's just
Who is asking for it? Let's be fair.
it's all. These clips are rough tonight, but
Yeah.
you did a very good job making them funny. I just find them so depressing, and so that's why I'm being quiet because I'm like I really don't have anything to say other than this makes me sad to watch.
This
Yeah.
is not sad. KJK not sad.
No, other than this.
I mean, his house is kind of sad.
The trash pile is kind of sad.
Oh my
And like his
God.
mom's body is somewhere in that house.
I don't like those jars he has.
the Tampico.
I don't trust those jars.
Yeah,
I
we
don't
just
trust those like 17 bottles of lotion either.
Yeah, and
come on.
he has a lot of calendars, and it's kind of like you get the sense that he's like a sad guy who like walked into a store that was going out of business one day, and he bought like a bunch of calendars for $5, and he was like, maybe this will be my thing.
He loves
This is my new
calendars.
friend.
Yeah,
Calendars.
I think that he's a guy that wanted to do something with his life and decided to become a YouTuber. And a lot,
And has the mind of an 8-year-old.
and he's making it work.
Good for him.
So many people who have the mind of a genius make YouTube channels, and they suck.
Or they could date
They're boring.
JF.
They're boring. This KJK content is pure, and it's interesting, and it's repetitive, and it works.
It is weird how the repetition is actually good.
Yeah.
Y'all see?
Y'all
It's
see?
effective.
Look, watch this. Watch
You know
this.
what? You know what, Kevin? I do see.
Exactly.
You know what? I don't remember where it is. I don't remember where it is on here, but there's one where he like pulls on the blinds to open them and they fall out. It's
That
hilarious.
sounds exactly right. That sounds on brand.
Like, yo,
I do see the light, yeah.
and I mean, I'm gonna walk outside
I mean,
with
I
her.
sort of see the light. You literally haven't stopped moving for 1 second.
Blinded
Background,
by
background.
I
the
haven't gotten a
light.
still shot of one
Like,
thing.
don't work anymore.
No smoke detector.
No, he said the light.
See over there, y'all?
There's no light bulb.
Oh.
See over there?
Oh, it was an empty light fixture.
Yeah. Oh, you get a better shot of the trash pile from here.
Alternate angle of the trash.
I don't know if I always out where I saw to show y'all this out there before.
Just the room that Mama says don't go in. Y'all see?
He's got like a wooden Vince Lombardi trophy. That's what that is. That's a It's like a wooden replica of the trophy they give the winning team of the Super Bowl.
He earned it.
That's actually the original Super Bowl trophy. In the olden days, it was wood.
Oh, it's like the Holy Grail, basically. Like you would have
exactly.
thought it was made out of diamonds and gold, but in reality, wooden cup.
It's fucking wood.
Indiana Jones' Last Crusade.
So during my house tour around.
I mean, spoilers. Come on.
Well, look at that cat wire out there across the street.
So, on the last DP episode, we saw a video of Trumpster Bob getting into a fist fight with this other guy. And for some reason, the other guy wanted to be on our show so bad. And we had him on our show. And at first, I'm like,
this is not going to help Asterios.
I was.
I know where this is going. This is not going to.
What's that? The guy who punched Trumpster Bob? This sounds uplifting.
No, Trumpster Bob sucker punched this guy.
I was really excited about what you said until Magic said I wouldn't be.
Yeah, found out some things after that happened. It was not great.
Yeah, so we got this guy on here, and like immediately I can tell this guy's full of shit. He's doing the whole like, my hands are registered weapons kind of thing.
Oh, God.
Talking about how he's also like a country musician and a big-time Christian man, and he didn't care if Bob punched him. He could have killed him, but he took mercy on him.
See, Sensei Mark was just giving us a little bit of he was teaching us. And Ben,
you know, he has like 4 last names.
Ben got a little turned off when he brought up his faith in God, and that
wasn't it. I got turned off before he even brought that up.
It was so bad. So Ben asked him if he. What was the question you asked him?
I asked him about the Sanchin Kata.
Yeah, you asked him about the Sanchin Kata.
It was a legitimate question, and he said, "I don't know karate," but then like 2 minutes before that, he talked about how he did karate.
Yeah, and I had been giving him the benefit of the doubt the entire night because you know me, you know I'm a humble.
You see the best in people.
Exactly. I was trying to.
He did know karate. He had a karate school.
Yeah, he had a karate school that.
Why did he tell me he didn't know karate?
Because he probably didn't know what the Sonichu Kata was.
Probably because he's ridiculous.
How did he know that it was from karate then?
Did you not ask him about karate afterwards?
No. Not until after he said, "I don't know karate." Why are you still trying to argue this?
Because I'm not arguing. I'm recalling.
To argue in favor of
I'm recalling.
Oh, yep, here we go. Asterios, enjoy this.
Uh-oh. Hey, Asterios, you're back on board. Asterios is back, baby. All the way back in. Here's AK. Now we're having fun, baby.
So it turned out there was documented evidence that he
is the news.
Did claim to know karate. He was able to teach it to children despite a guilty plea of, I believe stat is short for statutory.
Yeah.
Please.
No,
right now.
It was actually a statue.
A karate
He
instructor
shoved
for kids is
he
not
shoved the
pleased
statue into a baby.
With what the news for
I even saw Elisa
There
in
goes
the chat be like,
Asterios.
says he doesn't know karate.
Oh,
says he knows karate.
Come on.
team and covered
Come
about
on
his
back.
past.
Let's
Chief
talk about
investigative
karate.
reporter Jeremy
Come
Finley
on, baby.
discovered how he and others are avoiding the sex offender registry,
There he is.
even if they've pleaded guilty to sex crimes against children.
That's Mark Cruz heading into work.
Yeah, see,
Are you Mark
he
by
said
chance?
he told us his name was Mark Connors or something like that.
Yeah, Mark Connor.
But here he's Mark Cruz.
He doesn't realize the News 4i team is also here to confirm he teaches children.
What age group do you teach? I teach all of the from like 10 on, basically. 10 on. No,
From like 10 on
7, 8,
to
9,
12.
10,
No older than 12.
We wanted to know because
Karate.
of this. In 2009, when he was 46, he pleaded guilty to statutory rape of a then 15-year-old girl.
Excuse me, Mr. Cruz. My name's Jeremy Finley. I'm with Channel 4. Do you think a man who's guilty of rape should be teaching children?
Please leave this property. So how does a man who pleaded guilty to a sex offense against a child end up running a karate?
They showed up at his
Is there
karate
anything
place.
better than white guy karate? It's the best.
He didn't
takeaway
know.
here is that Ben was wrong. He did in fact know karate.
No.
Proved wrong again, Ben.
No.
Karate studio.
You don't have to know karate to know a karate studio or to own a karate school.
Oh my
also,
God.
he told me he didn't know karate.
He did say that.
For kids because of a deal the News 4i team found that keeps him and others guilty of the same crime off the sex offender registry.
Well, I mean, it's Tennessee. If every sex offender had to go on the registry, there wouldn't even be a point. It would just be full.
Their maps would just be red dots.
Their maps?
Yeah, it's a real red state made up of individual red dots all over the state.
Found state law allows plea deals for people who admit they're guilty of statutory rape. In Cruz's case, he was charged with aggravated statutory rape and pleaded down to statutory rape.
Good plead.
He pleaded
Get
down
that
from
aggravated out of there.
aggravated.
We all been there.
Yeah, so.
Oh, man.
And then we call Trumpster Bob, and it's like it takes someone like this to make Trumpster Bob seem like the likable person.
Billy wins again.
Good guy, Bob.
Asterios, what's your analysis on this story?
I mean, you could tell he was a pedophile right away because of his hair. You know what I mean?
You can see, the one look.
Why, though?
This was a real open and shut case based on that hairstyle alone.
Agree.
Are you sure that he didn't say he knew of karate? Because he does.
I'm aware of it.
Oh, karate, yes. I'm familiar. He didn't know what the Sana Chukata was. That was what
He didn't even, but he was like, oh, yeah, well, see, that's karate. I don't know karate. I don't do karate. And then he was like, I do.
I own and teach at a karate studio.
He said,
but I don't
he's
know
like,
karate.
I used Aikido against Trumpster Bob. He was talking up like people who are actually tough and good fighters about this shit don't talk
like that.
Right, like how awesome they are. And here I used this style here, and I threw a front kick at him, and it's like, okay, like, no, this guy's a fraud.
Well, I'll say this guy's braggadociousness sounds like the worst thing about him.
No,
Agreed.
No, it's not even the worst thing about him, Asterios.
Wait, what?
What?
He's a country musician.
He's a country
Oh
musician.
my God, Dan! Braggadocio down to number 2.
Oof. I had an anime night last night with the boys. We
What does
got
that
together
mean?
and
Brag.
watched anime, and our buddy cooked up a big meal of Japanese cuisine. There was some daikon and some yakisoba and some katsu and some. Have you ever had Hamburg steaks?
Yeah,
they're like mixture.
We had some lolly. We had some shota. We had some futa. We had some. Let me see.
Had some hambao. Had some good stuff. It was good stuff. We watched not lolly, you sickos. We watched good anime like Jinro, the Wolf Brigade, and Berserk, the Golden Age arc.
Oh, that's good.
We watched 4 animes. We watched Jinro,
That's a lot of
the Wolf
animes.
Brigade, and then we watched the Golden Age arc book 1, 2, and 3. 6 hours of animes. It was a fun
Big night.
time. It was a fun time.
Jack, come on, help me out here. $17. I'm fucking dying
Yeah,
from
just
this.
a reminder, everybody. Send in a $50 dono. Magicus will do a shot.
A $50 dono could turn into a $1,000 no-no if Magicus pukes on the right
50,
pile.
If we make the goal before the end of this, I will drink for every $50. That's the deal.
You're sick.
I am. I have a problem, and chat needs to help me fix it.
I'll do a zap at 50% too.
Ooh.
Cannonball zap. Cannonball.
Thank God, there's like 5 more shots. I'll fucking die, but no, we're doing it.
Today, I want to talk about the Tupperware self-defense system. This is something that I've utilized for quite some time, to be used to protect yourself, your home, and your loved ones against demons, homosexuals, and illegal entry from people of the African persuasion. You have to be careful.
I'm
now
listening.
You're not allowed to say
That's like
anything
the big
anymore.
3 for me, so
But
he's got my
let's
attention.
just start with a few things. I'm going to try and figure out how to edit.
Illegal entry of people of the African persuasion? How many words does he know to describe black people? That was
I can
the
think of
best
one. Can I do it?
Yeah, he's like, well, we've run out of words to describe them. I'm just say illegal entry of people of African persuasion. Like, there's easier ways to say that, dude.
I wonder if he's ever hit the trifecta and encountered a gay African demon.
Yeah, I gotta see, like, this is started off pretty racist and homophobic, but somehow, despite all that, this is still, like, the least bad thing we've watched tonight.
This is the nicest and most charming thing we've seen tonight.
Videos later, but it's more important that the message comes out. See this here?
It sounds Canadian.
That's Tupperware brand.
No, Canadians
Have a
don't
lid
sound
mat.
like that.
Doesn't
Oof.
matter what it is. It has
It's
to
a
be
dumb
Tupperware.
American
If it's Pyrex,
accent.
you need to throw that out. It will
It's totally Canadian.
not work for this.
It's
you
not.
have to use Tupperware.
No one says
You
the
need
oot
yourself
thing.
a
It's
si-
bullshit.
Dude, a ton of people do. You're
scientific
wrong.
calculator.
No,
You
never
are
seen
wrong.
one.
I prefer Texas
Canadians
Instruments.
are so in
It has
denial
nice
about this
graphic
shit, but it
software
is true.
capability.
They say a boot too.
I mean, maybe it's some East Coast
And
bullshit, but I don't recognize that as Canada.
This one by
It's
Hewlett
not.
Packard.
It's like mid.
It's not the best.
Mid Canada, right? Like north
I
of
think it has
Fargo.
a solar.
I know people.
I mean, I guess. I mean, yeah,
know-
north of Fargo, and also Fargo, like Minnesota, Dakotas,
Exactly.
they sound like that.
I know
That is
of
the
Exactly.
Canadian
people-
accent.
I know of people born and raised in the Vancouver area that talk that way.
You
Pam.
probably met some people who grew up in the
no
bayou.
way born and raised they
Yep.
sound like that. No
Yep.
fucking chance. Absolutely no fucking chance. Ridiculous.
Trying to hold this phone here while I take it out.
Winnipeg people talk a little like that.
This is and the cover is not.
I guess it's
especially
because
good
if
either. I
like if
one
you
of
don't
those
live on a
covers
coast,
that
they don't
slide
recognize
out.
you as a human being.
So anyway,
Yeah, that's fair.
you can use a standard calculator in a hurry.
What's that? A
If
TI-83?
it doesn't have the tan function,
HB48?
like this one here, it's just plain
That's
simple.
a sharp.
just
That's a
solar
bullshit
powered, though.
sharp. Get out of here.
It's sharp.
Get out of here.
Wait,
Get out of here,
That may
buddy.
scare off.
Are we
the-
attacking people with calculators now? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
That calculator is about as sharp as Holloman's blade.
Okay, that checks out.
Sharp.
Demons. It may keep. It'll definitely keep the black invaders from coming inside your home, but
Everybody
it won't
knows
work
they're weak
particularly
against
well
calculators.
against
Everybody knows the black invader's
people,
weakness is
even
math.
Those of the African
Now, I can't
persuasion
guarantee that
who-
ninjas won't break in. Get it? Because Asians are good at math. Get it, guys? Get it? That was my racist for the day.
Y'all see my joke? Y'all see my racist
That was
joke?
my racist joke
Y'all
for the
see?
day, guys.
Y'all see? We could also do a dry cleaning thing. Y'all see? You want to do that?
can do basic maths, so that's why I say use a scientific calculator. And of course,
That's
math
not a
being
scientific
invented by
calculator.
God repels
That's a
anything
sharp.
dark, anything evil. So you take
That's
your
a calculator they throw in for free
you
at
put it in a
Radio Shack
container
when you
like
buy a
so.
night lamp.
Tupperware container. It has to be Tupperware. You just put the lid on it like that.
Like branded Tupperware?
This is just, we'll call it a modular, because your main one, you'll want to use obviously a bigger container. Something maybe like this even. This might work. It's a handy size. So something like this, where you can slide your calculator in and leave it at the doorpost. I'm going to demonstrate that when I figure out how to splice the videos together. So another thing that helps is writing
I
out
will never figure that
mathematical
out.
equations, logarithms, and other.
Okay, troll. I'm voting troll on this.
It's not up for trolling.
I'm good either way. I like it either way.
So I want to.
Asterios, are you breathing okay?
He thinks he's kidding, but he's like an actual racist. That's my take on this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like
possibly.
that vibe.
I think he's a troll, but he's also racist. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. It's kind of like when a racist guy tells a racist joke.
Oh, thank you, lowbrow.
Yeah.
All right.
Asterios, my mother texted me and said you're looking a little blue, like in the face. Like wondering if you're okay, if you're breathing okay.
This is unfortunately literally the best lighting in my mom's house.
As long as it's lighting, we were just a little worried that you might not be breathing. I didn't want to. I was worried you were suffering from SIDS.
Other type of
adult
math,
onset
anything
SIDS
related to complex math.
Sudden infant death syndrome.
Adult
Actually,
onset
anything related
sudden
to
infant death
calculus
syndrome.
And, if you want to go into quadratics, or
So Scott, since we had this conversation, like I'm gonna play for you this guy. This guy, he's like a journalist.
I'm a journalist.
His name's JJ McCullough. Have you ever heard his name? He's
no.
But
is he related to Bruce from The Kids in the Hall?
No, he's not.
Okay, that's all I got.
But he is from Vancouver. Like,
So
listen,
by far, the most commonly received comments I get on my videos fall into one of three categories. Something about my hair, something about my mustache, or something about the way I say
He's putting on a
this
character.
word. I say about. Most North
One,
Americans
he's doing a
say
character.
He's
Two,
not doing
if he's
a
not,
character.
he is not Vancouver born
he's
and
literally-
raised.
Like I've
he
watched
might
like
live
100
here
of his
now.
videos. This isn't a character.
Is this Canadian
out.
Joe?
To figure out why, let's take a fascinating look at the world of Canadian accents. The way I talk is a particularly strong example of what people who study this sort of thing call the Canadian raising phenomenon. This refers to the weird way many Canadians pronounce the ow sound in words like house and down and around and south.
Around.
Even
Get
sounds
the
annoying
fuck
to me.
out of
The
here.
idea is
That's
that
not
Canadians
real.
have a
No one's
tendency
never
that
said
that is real. There's that band, Around 5.
to raise their tongues in their mouths when they make ow sounds, as I just did right then when I said mouth instead of
He writes for the Washington Post.
mouth, which is when you keep your tongue down lower. in
Commie
your
rag.
Mouth. Not all
Mouth.
Canadians speak with Canadian raising, and certainly most don't do it as much as
Sure
I do,
don't.
but it is a pretty common phenomenon, as you can see in this montage of clips of random Canadians talking I've assembled.
Are all very unhappy about this. I am absolutely.
Random trash
unhappy
from
about it as well.
Manitoba or
Stressed
some
out, but don't worry
shit. Get
about it.
out of
Just feel
here.
it's gonna
Not my
happen.
real. Yeah. Mentally retarded people in Nova Scotia. Maybe they talk like that.
Drunken chicken fingers. Me, you, and the old man is gonna be here in about 20 minutes.
A matter of planning, and of course being a mom is all about routine.
Well, think about it. 10 years
No
ago,
idea.
the price of gold was maybe
She said a booth and they
$300.
cut to a picture of her boobs.
I think she might be an exotic
Sounds-
dancer or something.
So you see some Canadians say it about, some Canadians say it more like a boat, some people say it somewhere in the middle of those two, and of course lots
Some
just
people
say it the
learned how to
normal
speak
way,
fucking
about.
English.
But what's weird is that I feel a lot of Canadians are very inconsistent about this. I get a lot of teasing from my fellow Canadians because I say about instead of about, but I notice a lot of
Yes.
people say route instead of route, and no one seems to care.
When did we
I
start
blame
cutting the fat?
South Park, which made the whole about thing this big funny joke.
The fuss is about taking our citizens. It's about not.
Actually, I heard the Aboot thing on SNL back in the day, in the 90s. They did a sketch called Amerida, where they like combined America and Canada, and like the dad was all upset because he's like mad that it became one country, and then the mom is like, "What are you so upset about?" Yeah.
Swing our heart. It's about. It's about.
Ha 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 ha.
It's about them time.
Who now seem very obnoxiously stereotypical. There's more to Canadian accents than just the pronunciation of one word, however. Like any country, Canadian accents vary a great deal depending on class and region. Most Canadians are probably pretty familiar with the sort of stereotypical lower class Canadian accent, which is kind of this sort of twangy.
Anyway.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, like lower class accents don't count. I'm only talking about myself and other fancy people.
You're talking about what?
Talking about fancy people, don't you know?
Talking about, don't you know? This is the thing. If your accent sucks so bad that you have the time to make an entire YouTube video explaining it, but not change it,
fix your dumb shit accent.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I had a stutter. I couldn't.
You still have it.
I couldn't put out a sentence.
Oh, it's back.
You still have it.
Couldn't put out without stepping over myself. And you know what I did? I shut up for 14 years.
Yeah.
And then when I
You still have it though.
when I could conquer it, I came back better than ever. Tall
Mean
too.
You're making up for lost time.
Yes.
Yeah. Billy's been overcompensating for the last 20 years.
Yeah. For my speech, not for my cock.
No, certainly. Your cock's great.
Thank you.
If this guy really talks like this
does.
and he's not putting it on, he is not, and I cannot stress this enough, Vancouver born and raised.
He is.
He's from somewhere in the middle. No, impossible.
He
doesn't
actually
exist
is,
in
though.
Vancouver. Does not exist in the West.
His parents probably talk
Central,
like this.
East, whatever.
And they all moved in from Central.
If he's from Vancouver, then he was molested by someone with this accent.
Oh my God.
His parents are from Nova Scotia. They moved him to Vancouver when he was 8. And this is
I think he
it.
said his dad was from Ontario.
I will say that his hair is about as fucking goofy as his accent.
This is an older video. This is just his video about accents.
His look is very interesting, and I don't think I like it.
So like most of his videos are about this kind of stuff where he talks about
what are they about?
Like politics and like government, and he talks about flags a lot too. That's how I started watching him. And geography.
Oh, flags. I'm sorry, I misheard.
And geography.
God hates flags. This guy, we're familiar with him. Ben's familiar with him otherwise, but from this episode, his father was actually the piano player in the song and dance with the fat lady and the black man. He was the piano player in the background. In the background.
I like that little synergy. I like that.
The plot thickens.
No, it's not. That's something Billy just pulled out of his
Drunken
ass.
Peasants watchers who pay close attention, every single video we play is related. You got to keep your eye out for clues.
It's like Christian
and the
sex
secret
life.
message.
There's a scavenger hunt. You can find all the clues and send in for a prize.
Message.
A boot.
When I went to see the Suicide Squad in theaters, there's a scene where this guy has mommy issues, and it's a little sexual referencing to his own mother, and it was like right after the Christian stuff broke out, and I was watching it. I was like, "Ooh, too soon, guys." Then I went back to watch it again a second time.
Polka Dot.
Yeah, exactly.
You've watched the Suicide Squad 2 times?
Yeah, I went back to watch it a second time, and upon my second viewing, I was like, oh no, I'm totally okay with incest jokes now. So it takes about 1 week for me to go from, oh god, this is gross, this is terrible, to like, whatever, let's pile them on, let's make more jokes.
It's been 1 week since I fucked my mom.
Something about angry. I don't know the lyrics of that song. A chicken from China, a Chinese chicken.
What is it? Choking the Chinese chicken?
Choking the Chinese chicken?
Chickadee China, the Chinese chicken. You have a drumstick and your brain stops ticking.
Chocolate vagina, choking the chicken.
Bare naked
Chocolate
ladies, right?
Vagina?
Choking the chicken. That's the song,
also
right?
Canadian, by the way.
Also Canadian. Classic CanCon.
Proud.
I guess they're like billionaires for the Big Bang Theory theme song, right?
Really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Do they would they is that true? I guess people would buy the song, right? Because the song came out on an album before, so they probably didn't purchase the song rights for the show. So people go download
Was
the
the song not written for the show?
No, it was like their own song off an album, right? They
I don't know.
I don't know. I assumed it was for the show.
I'm pretty sure it's like
How are you sure?
Because I'm pretty sure I looked it up 7 years ago, back when I cared.
Fair enough.
Fun fact, they also did the intro song to the movie Chicken Little.
Good for them.
Yeah. That was fun.
Okay.
Right?
By the way,
and it was fun.
That was fun.
By the way, I just pulled up his biography here, And it says he was born in Vancouver.
Born in Vancouver in 1984. Well, let me tell you something. He wasn't born in Vancouver in 1983.
Here's where it comes from.
Wouldn't sound like that.
His mother immigrated to Canada from the Netherlands.
Sure.
So he's speaking a little
it's
bit of
all
Netherlands.
immigrant
No,
shit.
he's not.
Someone actually in the chat made a really good point. Let me see if I can find it. The aboot thing isn't real. It's a myth perpetuated to discriminate tricky word, against immigrants in Canada who have foreign accents. It's a foreign accent in
the
Canada.
The thing is very real. You know what? The first time I was like, why do they
have never gone to school?
No. Growing up watching You Can't Do That on television as a kid, I'm like, why the fuck do they say...
Morissette?
Why? No, I watched it even before she was on it. I was like, why the fuck do they say a boot? And then I found out later on that show was filmed in Canada. Also, I watched Today's Special. That was another Canadian show.
Fuck yes, Today's Special. Wow, that is a goddamn blast from the past.
Yep.
Right? That is a thing I have not thought about in, well, let me see. I'm 17 now, so probably 7 years.
They talked that way on that show too. There was Sharon, Lois, and Bram. Remember that shit?
The Elephant Show.
There was Mr. Dress Up. You ever see Mr. Dress Up? They all talk that way, dude. And those are all Canadian shows.
This fucking old puppet man. This old puppet man is creepy as hell,
Muffy
dude.
the Mouse.
Creepy as hell.
That's Sam, the security
Today's
guard.
special,
What a mannequin that comes to life.
Yep.
Today's special was Creeps. They used to play it on Nickelodeon when I was a little tyke.
Yeah, just like You Can't Do That on television. They
Yeah.
imported a bunch of kids shows from Canada to be early Nickelodeon shit.
Yep. Yeah, You Can't Do That on Television was a YTV show, youth television.
Yep.
Yeah.
There was a ton of American kids whose parents would let them watch that shit, too. Did you know that?
I did not. Was it too edgy?
Yeah, I think
I guess,
so.
like, it was kind of edgy for a kid show, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, like they go to that cafeteria where the guy cooked all the like nasty ass shit.
Yeah, and there was like a recurring sketch with a firing squad.
Yep, yeah. And then anytime someone said, I don't know, they'd get green slime poured on their head. But anytime they said water, they'd get water poured
That's
on
where
their
the green
head.
slime that
water and I don't know
Nickelodeon
were the
has
big
carried
two.
on throughout this entire time
I know,
started.
which is stupid because it wasn't even a Nickelodeon thing originally. Like, you can't do
It's
that.
co-opted from Canada, where all the good culture comes from.
Oh, that's because America has no culture. America, like, everybody's talking about how people are stealing culture from other ethnicities, and it's like the whole reason this exists is because our culture in America has been commercial culture since the 50s and 60s, post-war.
What about jazz culture? Isn't that American?
I mean,
yeah, it's
pre-World
the only
War.
thing that white Americans have invented is jazz. We can all agree on that. You guys got jazz.
Pre-World War.
We have hillbilly culture too. all right?
there is that too.
After World War II,
You have
all culture
moonshining.
has just been commercial based.
We
It's
have
literally whatever they
incest
want to sell
culture.
to us.
I love that the premise of You Can't Do That on Television is it's a sketch show with a disgusting middle-aged man and a bunch of children.
There was a woman too. There was a middle-aged man.
Was there an adult woman to
Yes.
keep the guy in check? Okay.
I don't know why.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, she played like the adult female roles on there. And you know what? I ended up looking into Today's Special to find out like what happened to the actors from it. And the woman,
all dead.
Well, the woman from Today's Special ended up getting into politics.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was Marjorie Taylor Greene.
No, I think it was a black woman, right?
That
Wasn't
was
the woman from Today's
Oh, yeah, it
Special a
was.
black woman?
Well, not a lot of people know that Marjorie Taylor Greene used to be black.
And Canadian.
And Canadian. She used to be a black Canadian. And now she's the president. Can you believe it?
Asterios, did your nurse at least give you the sick morphine hookup before she abandoned you for 2 hours?
Yeah, you seem like you're sedated. Like you normally have way more to say.
It's just
Too sad.
I don't know. I'm just having a lot of fun listening to you guys. It's like, all right.
Yeah.
I literally know everything about all the television shows you're talking about. You Can't Do That on Television, Today's Special, Pinwheel, Sharon Lois and Bram's, The Elephant. Like, I know all about it. But it's just kind of nice hearing you guys talk about things I watched when I grew
It's
up.
pleasant.
Like, I don't have anything to add. I'm just like, I did like today's special. I like
Yes.
that mannequin.
I like the mannequin. I like the mouse.
I like
I'm in for all of it.
Yeah. I like that chef named Barf.
Yep, Barf Burger.
Yeah. I don't have anything to riff on. I'm just like, I also like these shows.
That's our culture. It's like, yeah, member berries. We were all raised on this. Yeah, that's who we are as people. Yeah, welcome.
It's just very pleasant.
Yeah, and I will say this, Asterios, even though you haven't been as talkative as usual, when you came in today, it's been heaters. You drop heaters when you come in. So I know it's not a you thing. It's an us thing, and that's why we question it.
If I have something, I will jump in.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I've also had that thought about, like, the green slime.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's weird that they just kind of stole this and now everybody forgets the thing they stole it from. But, like, that's America, right? Like, here's
That's
what I think.
maybe the most American thing there is.
I think America's culture is stealing. Like, that's our thing.
Yeah.
But stealing's so good that you forget where you stole it from.
And then they remind you 200 years later just because you found some bones in a Catholic. Wait. Shit.
I mean.
Damn it. Too soon. It's because Christian was fucking his mother.
Give it another 200 years to simmer. It'll be fine.
Look, but here's Asterios, you were acting really disturbed about the Christian stuff, but then simultaneously knew everything about all the Christian stuff.
You did have a good deal of information.
Yeah, why do you think he's disturbed by it?
I don't like this knowledge. I just have it.
I'm not happy that I have it.
I will say, I don't know if Asterios was as disturbed as he was bored because he'd been there. He's already been through the Christery. He's watching us stumble through the puddle like, oh, we're getting wet. And Asterios like, I've been scuba diving in this shit for years. You guys
I mean,
are
I was
puddle
getting
jumping.
wet with that mom talk.
Oh my
God. Okay, I will say this, like, the past, like, as someone who knows a lot about CWC, the past few weeks have been horrifying until the courtroom transcript where this officially became funny. Now, I'm sure you guys have gone through the courtroom transcript.
Oh, yeah.
But I will say, I was like, thank goodness, because until that, I was just horrified. Like, a moment of levity in a terrible world. CWC demanding to be taken home to get their things before
their toys.
I will more than cooperate with going to jail, but I really do need to get home to get my toys.
I very much need my toys.
Yeah.
Let me be clear. I'm not going to jail without my toys.
Yeah.
But, like, stamping their feet in the courtroom, just fucking insane.
Like interrupting the judge.
Yeah, I mean, look, the interrupting the judge thing, it's kind of like, look, whatever. It's the toys thing that really got me.
It's the toys.
Like, maybe, because...
You know what jail is, right?
I
mean, probably no. I think there's a lot of things that Christian doesn't know.
Yeah, see that, like, that's the thing, because I've been going back and forth on this since the news broke. Like,
since the 1970s.
A take that I've had is, because everybody, like, always blames the internet. They're always like, oh, the internet ruined CWC. It's the trolls. Like, something I think about is, like, if no one had ever uploaded Sonic Shoe to 4chan, I bet Chris would still have gone to that GameStop and pepper sprayed those people. I bet Chris still would have gotten banned from the game place and then run owner Michael Snyder over with her car.
I love that you know his name.
Michael Snyder, yeah.
Yeah, I bet Chris would have still gone around with that sign that said, I'm looking to date someone.
The sign absolutely would have still happened, yes.
Yes.
For sure.
And remember, Scott, the sign said no black women. Like,
it did. It did say that. He do be like that.
Right. So the thing is, like, you know, my take on this has just been kind of like, even if like Blue Spike, even if there had been no Liquid Chris, no Idea Guys, like even if no one had
no sagas.
Yeah, if no one had ever trolled this person, I think CWC is someone who just does what they want all the time. Like, I'm upset that you banned me from the gameplays because I freaked out while playing Yu-Gi-Oh! With an 11-year-old. So I want to hit you with my car. I'm going to hit you with my car. I want to yell anti-Semitic things at you, Michael Snyder. I'm going to yell anti-Semitic things at you, Michael Snyder. Like, I want to pepper spray these people because Sonic's arms are the wrong color. And I want
They were the wrong color.
I want to do it, and I'm going to do it. And then I wonder if just one day Chris woke up and was like, I want sex. I'm going to get it.
And I shall have it.
And I wonder if Chris is just someone who is just a genuinely bad person who happens to also be autistic. And like when they want something, they will just go get it. And you can't convince them out of it, and you can't like reason with them. Like, that person wanted sex and they took it. And it's like, oh my God.
I begrudgingly respect it.
Do you think the internet like accelerated the process or actually held it back? Because I could see arguments for either way.
I mean, see, it's interesting because it's like, well, obviously people fucking with you for 2 decades is going to have some kind of toll no matter what.
It's going to do a little something.
But still, it's like the internet didn't tell this person that like to go avenge the color of Sonic's arms.
No, that was a self-made decision.
Like, that wasn't the idea, guys. Like, CWC was just like, something must be done. Don't tell anybody.
Well, I mean, right before the news broke about the whole Barb thing, Chris Chan was really mad that Hasbro created a 5th generation of My Little Pony instead of continuing the 4th generation, which is the one that created the fandom.
That was the big Chris Chan story when I was on the show 2 weeks ago. And then 1 week ago, it was a very different story.
It was literally the next day. It was the next day.
It was the next day. It was the Friday.
Yep.
I can't help but wonder. Like, I thought that maybe people trolling Chris would have made it worse, but like, maybe they were actually diverting their attention away from just doing the shit that Chris Chan wanted to do, and so maybe
that's possible. It's possible
Chris
Chris Chan would have been 100 times more evil had the internet never stepped in.
Maybe Chris Chan would have been anything, right? Like happier. Would have found somebody in their area that they got along with. Probably
maybe
not.
found a boyfriend-free girl, not black, obviously.
What would you rather have, a
Not a
boyfriend?
smoker.
What would you rather have, a boyfriend-free
smoker.
girl or an of-age girl?
Don't make me answer.
I just like how both
That's not
Chris
fair.
Chan and
That's one of your
Cobes-
classic traps.
I like how Chris Chan and Cobes both have descriptors for their girls that they don't get.
So it's like, I've been like operating under the premise like since the story broke that like, well, this is just a bad person. Who just does what they want, until the courtroom transcripts. And like after they were like, look, please let me out of jail to get my Nintendo Switch. I will happily go back to jail after that. It's like, oh, maybe this person can't like differentiate fantasy from reality.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I don't
Like,
think so. Yeah.
If this person doesn't know how jail works, like a very, and by the way, jail is something that this person is like put into their comics. You know,
Sure.
like,
Right.
Trolls have gone to jail and then been executed.
Jail is different in Quickville, all right?
In horrendous ways, too.
Yes. For the crime of being gay.
Yes.
People are put to death in these comics. So that really threw me for a loop. The CWC just seeming like what she was asking for was like a reasonable, logical thing. Like that was real weird.
I I'm famous on the internet.
It is weird.
I don't think it's fair to call anything Christine Weston Chandler does weird. Can we think of a new word for that? Yeah, like what do you
I don't
expect?
think there is a word that adequately captures
What's
that.
happening here is Christine Weston Chandler is delivering. She's not DiGiorno. She's delivery. She constantly
I agree.
delivers.
And that's what I like. The day it broke on the Friday after the show I was on, I was bombarded with and through the Sunday when like Adam and I do our Twitch stream on Sundays, everyone's like, I can't believe you haven't had a take on the Christian thing. Like, what's what are you gonna say? I'm like, I mean, like, I don't have a lot to say on it. There's two things I have to say. One, it's on brand. Two, it's cool. That's what I think.
Yeah, a lot of people were also like, Asterios, oh my God, what do you think of this? And like my thing is like,
yeah.
What do you think? What do you think I think? That it's
What do you think I think?
The greatest thing since sliced bread.
Yeah, like I'm like, I don't know what kind of hot take you want me to have, but I read something really interesting on the Sonichu Reddit today. And by the way, like the Sonichu Reddit is the new place to go to.
So it's been a busy day for you.
Yeah. You've got to go to the Chris Chan Sonichu Reddit. It's like Kiwi Farms, but instead of the transfer being at a 10, it's like at a nice manageable 7.
Hey,
and today somebody was like, somebody's theory as to why Chris was given such a good lawyer, because this is interesting. Like, Chris was not given a public defender. The bench assigned Chris like a very competent lawyer who's already like out there in the press doing a good job for their defense.
Yeah.
Someone theorized that the reason that the courts assigned Chris a really good lawyer is because the courts want to throw the fucking book at Chris, and the courts want Chris in jail forever, and they don't want Chris to be able to appeal like on the auspices of having bad or improper counsel.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they're just like, we're gonna give you the oldest.
That's
like,
a good move.
Suspenderiest, mustache,
suspenderiest, southernest, white linen suitiest lawyer.
Can we just take a moment?
My client is highly regarded.
Can we take a moment to recognize that if Christine just hadn't had sex with their mother, there's a good chance we'd be waking up tomorrow going to hang out with her.
I know. And Bella was coming.
Bella was
Oh my
gonna come.
God, that's right. You were gonna chill.
Yeah, I was gonna chill with Bella. She'd probably be like, she'd come up to me with her big old titties. She'd be like, "Is that cat piss I smell on you, Billy?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, no, it's not. It's my own. It's my own piss, Bella. You guys want to go do steak dinners? I'm buying." It could have been us.
It could have been you. Damn. Sad.
That's the worst
Send
part
tweet.
of this whole story.
Another thing you have in common with Shani.
It was so close, dude. It was so close.
But if you guys have not seen Chris's lawyer looks great.
That's cool. I want to check that out. See, you told me about the Sonichu Reddit. This tells me Sonichu Reddit is like Kiwi Farms for sane people.
Yes.
I like that. Because I can't do Kiwi Farms. Because as crazy as I act on TV, I'm not. I'm very tame. I'm very like I'm a normie.
Yeah,
a sweet boy,
a sweet kind of boy, you may say.
Yeah,
give me the Sonichu Reddit. That's my Kiwi Farms.
Yeah, it's like all of us on this call, maybe with the exception of Magic, we are all men approaching 40. We kind of don't need a lot of that.
Speak
Kiwi
for
Farms.
yourself.
I'm getting there. I'm 32.
Baby.
So.
I'm already on the other side.
Ben's like, I was approaching 40 last year.
My knees feel like they're 40.
But it's like the Reddit, it's like, is there awful stuff there? Yeah. but it's the kind of awful stuff you expect on the internet.
Yeah.
It's not that
It's like regular awful.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Palatable awful.
Yeah, but Chris's lawyer looks like Hyper Chicken from Futurama, but in real life.
Oh my
Hell
God.
yes. Kiwi Farms is like advanced toxic.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a
postgraduate.
If you go into Kiwi Farms without a plan, you're going to leave Kiwi Farms with a fetish for piss, doxing of your giant titties, your pimply
You're gonna
face
fuck your
everywhere,
mom.
and
Can
you
we just
convince
say you're gonna fuck your mom?
And you convince Christine to fuck her mom. That's where you're going to be. 100% of the time, you're going to be a Bella. You're going to be a Bella.
1 out of 1 times.
1 out of 1 times. There's 1,000 Bellas.
How long before Bella has an OnlyFans?
Oh my God, that's
I'm surprised it's not existing now.
Oh, God.
You should do that.
Give it a week. Give it a week.
She should do that.
This is the time.
I do hope that she uses this experience in
create
her
an
life
OnlyFans.
to just better her life, realize where she was, and walk away from that life. Let it go. Be like one of those soccer moms that has like a biker whore tattoo on her back, and she hides it under her blouse, and you never see the biker whore tattoo on mom's back because she's too busy.
That's from my old life.
Yeah, that's from my old life, baby. And you're like, oh, Mom, why is there a gash across your back that says property of Gnarly Harley? And she's like, oh, that's old life. That's before you were born. That's back when you were just a glint in my eye and a savory flavor in my mouth.
Look, I don't know how. I just can't imagine a situation where a young Caucasian girl from a well-off family with gigantic breasts could succeed in this world. If there was there was only
with the odds stacked against you like that.
She was part. Oh, she was stacked. All right. There's a. I mean, she is part Hispanic though, so there's a little bit of not totally white, like off-white. Right?
Yes. I'm trying to find Chris Chan's lawyer here. I'm looking for.
Yeah, I'll find the lawyer and I'll put it in the.
Do you know the name of the lawyer?
I can find it. Give me just 1 second.
All right.
I never find it.
If she put up an OnlyFans, I'm not saying I would or wouldn't.
Oh my
but I would
God.
be interested.
Look, man, I just want her to be happy and
why?
Because she's 20. She made some terrible mistakes. Get your life back on track. It's not over. I'd say the same for Christine if Christine gets out of jail. But Christine's.
I don't think that's happening.
Christine's had so many falls and the opportunity to get their life back on track. I thought we were getting one of those with this Everfree arc. And boy, was I wrong. Don't count your bronies before they yiff.
That was a real mixed metaphor.
I don't know the difference between bronies and furries. I don't.
This is definitely That's racist.
Sonichu Endgame. The lawyer's name is David Heilberg.
Okay, that's
David Hyde Pierce. Search computer. Search David Hyde Pierce.
Frazier.
David Hyde Pierce.
Down goes Frazier.
Okay, Google, give me David Hyde Pierce.
Dude, did you really just fall for that?
What? Oh my God. It worked,
good,
by
right?
the way. The David Hyde Pierce worked. This is Chris Chan's lawyer. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, he's perfect.
Is that the right one? The Asterios? Did I find the right one?
Yeah.
Look at this Pee Wee Herman motherfucker.
Bow tie king.
This Pee Wee Herman son of a bitch.
You know what? Seeing that guy makes me want to fuck my mom and have him defend me.
Mommy, I got a lawyer for mommy. Oh my God, the guy's got a bow tie, dude.
That means he means business.
That means
I'm looking at a different picture of him in a bow tie, which means he has 2 bow ties.
Oh, he's got
Two
multiple
bow ties.
He's got a multitude of bow ties.
I've already seen a red and a blue just now.
Do not hate Billy. Hate is not so good. Mommy didn't raise a hater, Billy. Case dismissed. Your Honor, have you not seen my bow tie?
Oh, yes, I do see that, Mr. Heilberg. You do have a bow tie. Case dismissed.
You know what? This has to be like this is her OnlyFans, I think, right? No.
Stacked.
You know what? He reminds me of that guy from The Good Place.
Ted Danson?
Is it Ted Danson?
Yeah.
Did we just reference David Hyde
Kristen
Pierce
Bell?
not 30 seconds ago? And you give us Guy from The Good Place for Ted Danson? What is wrong with you?
You really love NBC.
David Hyde Pierce wouldn't be a bump on my scrotum if it wasn't for Ted Danson. And you want to call him the guy from The Good Place?
That's embarrassing.
You know what?
That's
It's
bad
no
and you should feel
surprise
bad.
though that this is the troll that like had such a hold on Chris Chan, right? Chris Chan like trusted nice ladies that showed interest.
Chris Chan trusted anybody.
No, it was predominantly women.
He trusted a 13-year-old boy that he thought was a
Thought
girl.
was a woman. That's what I'm talking
it's
about.
anybody though. So Ben's like
That's a
saying it's
horrible
anyone.
example.
You're saying no. You're saying
So,
like it's
so
a
this is
girl.
how Billy argues. He gets loud, so you can't talk, and then he just rattles off.
No, I
dish
get
out
loud
some
so
bunch of
people
bullshit.
keep listening
Oh,
because this is a
okay,
show.
whatever.
We're putting on a show.
Good,
Ben
good
just
one.
said. Ben just said it's kind of surprising that 50% of the population
said
were
it's
able to
not
troll
surprising.
Christian. 50% of the population is women. Of course, any woman.
What is this point?
Any
you're
woman.
making?
The people he is most likely to trust are women the same age as him.
Right.
Yeah, but he would trust
Or
a guy
younger.
too. How many guys got
Not
him
as
to do
much.
stuff?
How many
Yeah,
guys
exactly.
that he didn't think
we
were
have a
women
guy
got
on
him to do
camera.
stuff,
We have a guy
not
on
as
camera
many.
that got Christine to make a damn video.
So, Chris Chan trusts people he perceives to be women that they find attractive.
Chris Chan trusts
Yes.
anybody that feeds
present
their
company included.
Here comes the fact. Chris Chan trusts anybody that feeds their ego. That's
Not
exactly
necessarily.
Sure. That's
That's
you
not
love-
necessarily.
that's-
I've had.
that's not a bad way
I've
to
seen plenty of people reach out to Chris Chan that Chris Chan just ignored.
Did they feed the ego?
Yes, even people that offered them money.
Well, they didn't feed it well enough.
See that's a no true Scotsman that you're using.
I'm
right
sure
there.
Christine.
Yeah.
Christine didn't talk to a bunch of girls too. You're giving me a
You want to disagree, so now you will go
who
to
reached
any
out? Who
lengths.
reached out? Who reached out with money?
Does that matter?
Yes, it does. I want to know exactly
No.
how they reached out.
No, you don't have to know.
I do have to
It
know.
doesn't make your argument any better.
I don't. No, this doesn't make
It
your argument
also
any better.
doesn't fucking matter. So shut up.
All I had to do was just ask, like, my friend Billy would like you to say hi.
Show us the routers, Magicus. Show us the Show us the routers.
The routers.
I have a just kind of speaking of people talking to Chris. I mean, the thing is, like, Chris is clearly someone who's like very lonely and would talk to whoever showed a lot of interest. And I think that kind of the worst part of this is that, like, Chris is going to have so much fun in jail.
The most.
Chris is
gonna be a blast.
Chris is going to be surrounded by people who literally can't escape her. They are just going to have to listen to her talk about Sana-chan and Magic-chan and Pika-chan. Like,
I'm not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with me. It's a real Rorschach.
that's the thing. It's like, I think Chris will be the happiest because Chris will finally have friends.
Yes.
Yeah,
forced friends.
I do think if it's
What Chris has always been looking for.
It is a commonly held talking point that has been repeated so many times that women or trolls perceived to be women have been able to manipulate Chris Chan more than anyone else. Or it's someone that claims to have one of his women held captive, like when he drove to Ohio from Virginia all the way there to like save someone.
Yeah, I think he'll do best in like a psych ward.
Drive.
He'll do best in a psych ward more than jail. You know, like if he's in a psych ward, I think jail
Well,
would.
see, no, I agree with you. It's just in America we have a lot. We got rid of a lot of psych wards in the 80s.
You sure did. Like most of them.
Yeah, like we got rid of a lot. Now our psych wards are jails.
Yeah. I don't know if this special case would make it into one, but We'll see.
We don't do rehabilitation. We do retribution.
It's bad.
Yeah, no, it is. No, it's real bad. But I mean, hopefully they'll go to jail for life. Like that would be a happy ending for me.
That's a win. That's a win for society.
CT says Chris Chan will be a Mindy within a week. You know what a Mindy is?
You mean the owner of the project?
No, a Mindy in jail. You know what a Bubba is? You know, the guy that goes around taking men by force, banging them in jail.
Is Mindy the one who hangs onto the inside of the pocket?
A Mindy is a predatory bottom, right? So they force themselves ass first onto people.
They rape
first
with their butts.
Yeah,
but I don't think Christine's into butt stuff. I think they're into the penetration, because I don't think that they're actually. I mean, they're into being.
Say it.
You know what I'm saying, right?
Say it.
Yeah.
And why
I
would
say
they
it
have
all
the
the time,
God-given
but it's
vagina?
nice when other people do. So you say it.
But if Christine,
Asterios, we lost him. There you go. There you
hello,
go.
darkness, my old
Does
friend.
Asterios not have pants on?
No, who needs pants?
He's fine. He's living his best life. He's getting
Look at those Greek
dialysis.
gams.
He's doing his best.
You know, I've gotten several DMs because I've said basically as much from trans people that are like, "You're right. We don't think Christine is."
Yeah. P.S. I have never had a trans person mad at me about it. Lots of cis people mad about it. Not a single trans one.
This is the thing. I'm only referring to Christine as a she because I don't believe it's any trans person's right to tell anybody what their gender is.
I refer to them as a they.
You're responsible for your own gender.
Christine, Weston.
I'm responsible for your own gender.
Gender is for
you
human
can't
beings.
you can't make yourself a girl, but I can.
You have to respect the person's gender. I don't care if you're transgender or not. You have to respect the gender that they identify as, and if you don't,
If I don't respect them, I don't have to respect anything about them.
I respect it on a case by case basis.
Right, exactly. Like, yeah, my interactions with them is me with them. No one else is included.
There's a lot of reason to believe that Chris Chan only did this shit just to try to fuck lesbians too. Like they don't.
There's a lot of reasons
I
to
thought that
believe.
was the canon. I thought that's why Chris Chan did it.
There's no other thing where like someone can say there's something and you don't respect them, but somehow that's a diss on anyone else who might say they're that same thing.
Yeah, this is specific to that person.
Right. And their own admitted reasons for becoming that.
Which are fucked up.
Right. So, yeah.
You're only trans in your own mind, and we can't say whether or not Christine's
I don't
mind.
know if that's true. Only in your own mind?
I mean, that's where you can't. Your body doesn't just grow a pussy unless you're Christine.
I mean, that doesn't.
We'll see
it has
about
nothing
that.
to growing.
You know what? I'm gonna grow a pussy, and you're
hold
gonna
on.
feel really stupid, Billy.
Damn it, Scott!
No,
Please don't prove me
being
wrong.
Trans has nothing to do with having different genitals than what you were born with.
Yeah, it's all in their
So
mind.
that's a horrible point.
No, it's not a horrible point. I'm
It
saying
is.
it's all in their mind. Your body doesn't
You know,
start
guys?
changing because your mind's different. What's up, Asterios?
There's a rule on the Chris Chan Sounded True Reddit that I really like, which is nobody talk about this person's gender. It's the least interesting thing about it.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah, it's honestly not top 10. It's honestly
never
not.
had a conversation about CWC's gender either way where I've been like, that was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, well,
You know what's funny? They wanted to be let out of jail to get their Legos.
Toys.
that is funny. Holloman's razor is
Holloman's razor, a classic Holloman's razor
creating
situation.
the God-given vagina, the God taint. That's kind of funny. That's kind of
Guy's
funny.
an electrical engineer who invented the plastic bottle, and he thought he could use a razor as a screwdriver? Like, that's so weird.
Was he
guy.
8 or 7 or something?
Yeah, there's a disconnect
it was
there.
It was a straight razor, so it was long and it had a point at the end. So he was
But
probably
still.
trying to use. use it like that. He was probably being lazy and didn't get up to get a real screwdriver, or he was in a situation where he needed a screwdriver and that was what he had. Either or. But
I'm just saying that gene pool shouldn't have propagated. Like,
I think we can all agree that would have been the right move.
Yeah, like Captain Break-A-Razor. Like,
Captain
really chill out on having sex.
I think that's a Native American name, actually.
It's like when you find a turd laying at the bottom of the gene pool and you keep swimming in it. You're like, you're supposed to leave the pool when you find a turd.
I leave my jeans in every pool.
Nasty. Nasty.
I don't like that at all.
Nasty.
When's the pool party, guys?
Oh, no. Ben's got a pool out back, and it's just frothy. It's just a frothy
This is a
pool.
Super Bowl betting pool. What the fuck?
I like a little foam on the pool.
jerk off.
I'm like, I'm like, Ben, is this chlorine? He's like, yup.
Yeah. He was saying that while I was dunking him in the water.
Yeah, I was like, it doesn't taste like chlorine,
silly
Ben.
boy. Silly boy.
The frothy, shallow pool.
Hey, okay? We're getting it paved eventually. we don't have much time left. It's time for a last minute tip train to get us to 50%. If you can, for like
$98.
Now it's time to say goodbye.
To all our company. But seriously, what's your birthday plans now that you're not hanging out with Bella and Chris Jan?
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Billy! It's 12 a.m. on the East Coast.
Thank you.
Oh, East Coast birthday.
Oh, fake time. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, bullshit time. Bullshit dum dum time.
Thank you.
Bullshit dum dum.
Just trying to get Asterios' attention, but not to be.
I think I'm gonna go watch
by
Free
insulting
Guy.
his time zone.
I think I'm gonna watch Free Guy.
I don't know what that is.
Is that your gimmick now? You just watch bullshit movies?
That's all. No, dude, that's been him for like the last as long as I've known
I was gonna
him.
say, I guess that's not new.
As
I
long
don't
as
know
I've
what I'm
known
saying.
him.
Didn't we go see No Evil together?
I have never seen See No Evil, but you did see it with VCW.
I saw it with
people.
Dan.
He is a total
you weren't
Hollywood
there.
simp, and he will defend most movies.
I just remember getting
He
a big
will.
bucket of poutine when I went to go see No Evil.
That was Poontang.
It was poutine.
actually.
They had poutine
was
instead
a
of
big
popcorn.
bucket
I was like,
of
oh, I'm
poontang.
getting this poutine.
I mean, Ben, it's hard to tell sometimes. They both have gravy and cheese.
Nasty.
You got a request in the chat, Scoot.
What's that?
Asking, hey Scoot, my uncle is a big fan of the show. He's watched almost all the episodes and is probably watching now. His birthday is tomorrow. Can you please say happy birthday, Billy? Thanks.
Happy birthday, Billy.
Oh, did your
Not
uncle...
you, the other one.
It was Chef Neff.
I think I saw your nephew in the chat earlier. Did you see that?
Yeah, that was him.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Damn. Yeah, Free Guy is Ryan Reynolds' movie.
Oh.
I'm excited. I think I'm
Got
gonna go
delayed
watch
for like 2 years. I saw a trailer for it before Star Wars.
I just want to mention it all goes
and
back.
it's just coming out
Yeah!
now.
Oh,
there it is.
I just want to
Rest in jail,
mention.
Chris. Also been watching
that's
it since
a
high school.
double.
Loved it. Merry birthday to
Thank
me
you,
and
thank
young
you.
Fridge tomorrow. Keep
Hey
it a
Steve,
sweetie
happy
blonde.
birthday.
We were just
Happy
talking about
birthday,
Ryan Reynolds. It all goes back to Alanis Morissette, right?
True.
Sure does.
Yep.
True.
Hold up.
Ryan Reynolds used to bang Alanis Morissette.
So did Joey or Uncle Joey, right?
That's not confirmed.
Ah,
Not Joey
It's almost
Fatone.
like she's a big
Dave
slut.
Coulier.
Dave Coulier was confirmed.
No, it was not.
Are you sure Dave Coulier was not?
The song "You Ought to Know" is about Dave Coulier.
That is not necessarily
The song
confirmed.
might not be
It's
confirmed, but they
100%
dated.
true. I
All
asked
right,
her.
look
She
it up.
said, "Yeah."
Find me some evidence.
Dave Coulier and Alanis Morissette. The truth about Alanis Morissette's relationship with Dave Coulier. Alanis Morissette and Dave Coulier had one of the most publicized relationships of the 1990s.
Yeah, because he was like quite a bit older.
Yeah, so you said that he wasn't.
I'm not denying they had a relationship.
That's what you said they didn't do. You said it wasn't confirmed.
No. I'm saying that the song
You ought to know.
wasn't
Okay,
confirmed.
I didn't say the song was that.
Okay.
You responded to me
I
saying
did,
that they
and
were
I stand
dating,
by it.
and then
Okay.
Scott came
well,
in.
I was incorrect with my statement.
Yeah, 100%. Because I was gonna say, holy shit,
100%.
Ryan
Listen to
Reynolds,
him.
Ryan Reynolds and Dave Coulier are Eskimo bros. I didn't put that together till just now.
It's true.
That's so cool to me.
It is pretty cool.
I want to be right. I want to be. I got to fucking Alanis Morissette. I want to be Eskimo. That's one girl that I can cross two Eskimo bros off my list. Uncle Joey and Deadpool.
I actually only want to be Eskimo Brothers with Dave Coulier, so I'm gonna fuck Ryan Reynolds.
Does anyone else remember Dave Coulier on Total Panic? You ever heard this? Ever heard of the show Total Panic?
I don't recall.
Hold on.
I doth not recall.
I know Out of Control.
Yeah, no, that's it. I'm sorry, that was out of. Yeah, Total Panic was something else. Yeah, it was Out of Control. There was like the girl that'd be like, like that on it. Yes. Oh my God. Yeah, Total Panic was a different show. Yeah, do you remember that shit?
I don't recall it.
You don't recall
Out
it?
of Control?
Out of Control. Yeah,
It was
Asterios
also
says-
on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
That's a
Very, very, very important that I can't even believe that I forgot. I mean, everybody forgot about it. Anyway, I was looking at my calendar to make sure that I do everything, like go to the
Was this
beauty
also
parlor and
Canadian?
get my hair done and bring
Yes.
my library books
Okay.
back to the library. So I look at my
It
calendar
looks
one more
Canadian.
time again just to make sure I don't bring my library books
She
to
looks
the
like
beauty
Sensational
parlor or
Sherry
wash
a
my
little
hair
bit.
at the library, like sometimes I always
Yeah.
do. Anyway, so today I saw
Where-
that today.
She's
is
also on
Dave's
cocaine.
birthday.
He just went by his name too. Dave. Yeah, there he is, right there.
Yeah, do you think we could get started here today?
Why, sure, Dave. Anything you say, Dave. You're the boss.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Okay, come on, let's go.
Here was the intro.
Oh, looks good, L. That came out nice. Little man, T. Oh, come back. Today we'll see a flea circus from Bulgaria. K-N, presto, long train. Oh, and
Ooh, I
we'll
like
show
the
you
N
how
part.
not to be a grown-up. Broken, good. Yeah. Cut it out.
Cut
We'll
it
meet
out.
the
Cut
world's
it out.
greatest bodybuilder. And another one. And looks up. Good boy.
He put the
And
cock
we'll visit
on there?
Dave's house and even meet his mom.
Oh my God.
Ah, looks good.
And if you're watching closely, the mom is the woman from the video with the black guy on the keyboard.
Oh.
Get fire insurance on his
It all ties in the end.
Yeah.
Put that down on the scavenger hunt.
Time is a flat circle.
Time is a fat circle jerk.
Waldo, could you open the curtain, please? Just wanted to help, Dave. I know how you hate it when somebody opens the curtains too soon and everyone's...
All right. Yeah.
I could watch this literally forever till the day I die. I was worried.
No, this show makes me feel insane, and I don't want to see it anymore.
I was worried that until you paused it that I would be stuck watching this for the rest of my life.
Is this my life now?
I wouldn't have stopped it. I wouldn't have stopped it. I wouldn't have walked away. I would have just sat here until I died. And you saved my life, Ben. Thank you.
It looks like this show is made for an entire toonie.
Yeah.
This is a Toonie job right here.
The show looks like
Although
it was
this would have been
made.
made before the Toonie existed, I believe.
Was Dave Coulier a big star in Canada?
No.
Because this entire show is like stroking Dave Coulier's ego.
I was gonna say the most we're to believe the most famous man in Canada, Dave Coulier. No one had heard of him before Full House.
I low-key kind of believe he financed this show on his own to groom children into
believe
thinking
that.
he was cool.
I 100% buy that.
And it's working. I
This is
think
a
he's
vanity
fucking
project.
cool. I think he's really cool.
It worked. We did it. You did it, Dave.
You did it, Dave.
Oh, Ben zapping?
Yeah, Ben got it zap at 50%. So he's going to do a zap and crap. A crap and zap.
Yep. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
The first time I ever went to Canada was a place called Boblo Island, which was like a little island in the Detroit River, the river that separates Detroit from Windsor, Canada. And it was weird because it's like I'm in another country, but it really was like it was hardly another country.
Did you hear the recent news on Point Roberts?
No, what's up?
So
Did they
Point
reopen
Roberts,
the border?
yeah, they're opening it with no restrictions, and now the people in Point Roberts are worried that unvaccinated people are going to come in and cough on them after all this time.
I mean, they have no choice. Their town was dying. Like they should move if they have a problem with it. Like that's a terrible situation.
Get out of
to
your
live
weird
in.
little peninsula.
Yeah, there's a few of those along that border, but all of them are the states on Canadian soil. It's not the other way around. It's never the other way around.
No. Because Canadians wouldn't be so stupid as to live there.
I should full screen this, Ben, so everyone can enjoy it.
Okay.
That's a great.
Okay.
I got you, chat.
I got you, chat.
I just have to work on it here for a second.
Ooh, yeah.
I love your falsetto. Will you do on the next DP Idol a rendition of Little Red Corvette?
I don't ever wanna feel.
That's not how this goes.
Like a red Corvette. How's it go?
Now you got it. You nailed it.
Cool.
Close enough.
Oh, we got full screen for you? Okay.
No, did not. Oh, wait, there it is. All right, we got it.
Big Ben getting that hit in. How can he zap?
And oh my God, what a disaster!
He zapped. He zapped.
Shit his pants.
Oh yeah.
Ugh. This is unseemly. This is squalid.
It smells like the finest weed in here now.
It's the weed you gave me on my birthday.
The finest weed. Ben's the weed I gave Ben on his birthday.
Smoking weed
is about halfway gone by my birthday.
I've had other weeds, so it's kind of coming.
Yeah. That means to tell me this might be Christmas time. You're going to need more weed, Ben.
Yeah.
It's going to last just till Christmas.
It's after midnight over here. I'm going to take off, but have a good night.
Hey,
It was
Asterios,
good to
yes.
see you guys.
Thank you. It was awesome having you tonight.
Later. Always a pleasure.
This Saturday on DP, we've got Andrew Rivers back again.
Nice.
Hopefully it cools down by then. Tomorrow we're supposed to get another big heat day.
We might want
It's supposed to suck now through Sunday.
Yep.
Yeah, we might want to get him.
nicer.
It's already like I've been sweating this whole time.
We might want to get him some bags
it's
of
very
ice
hot
to
today.
sit on. We can get him some bags of ice to sit on. Make an ice chair for him. Nice little ice throne. He can sit on some ice.
Bag of ice, y'all
Little
see?
bag of ice, y'all. Y'all see? Y'all see this little bag of ice, y'all?
Y'all see?
So you don't like Total Panic? We should rate these someday. Like there's pinwheels, right? The show.
Yeah.
It's after midnight here, and it's still like 83 degrees. It's fucking bad.
Yeah.
I mean it's in the 80s here.
Agent Buttfuck
Yeah,
said
same here.
people in the Pacific Northwest are so backwards. Imagine thinking you don't need air conditioning in 2021. We usually
I mean,
don't have this
until
much
the
heat.
last couple years, you would have needed air conditioning 1 to 2 days per year.
Yeah. And now it's been like, air conditioning.
Now it's every fucking day, but climate change is fake.
Yeah, I was born like the hottest weekend of 1983. And
it was 63 degrees.
No, it was like 80. It was low 80s. It's like, I think 84 degrees.
But that was the hottest.
That was the hottest.
Yeah, so like
It was
nearly
115 here last month.
Nearly 40 years ago, that was how hot it got out here.
Yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
that long ago when you look at the history of time.
Yeah.
Like
just over 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Almost 40.
Just over 30 years ago,
No.
guys.
More like 40. A lot closer to 40.
Well, a lot of people say,
hella close to
30
40.
and some change years ago.
30 and some years ago.
The hottest
Like
day.
30 and 12 years ago, it was
30 years and some change ago, the hottest day was 84
30
degrees.
and like $30.85 ago.
Let's take a guess. in that year for a small.
In that year,
for
it was
a moped,
multiple tanks of gas.
for a moped. For a moped.
I mean, like, I remember when I first got my driver's license in the late 90s, like pre 9/11 gas. I would buy gas at like 79 cents a gallon.
The cheapest I ever got it was 89 cents.
Yep.
As
In
a-
Ohio,
as a
it was
driver.
super cheap.
A gallon.
When was that? Like 3,000 years ago when they first found gas?
Magicus, I think I'm going to stick my dick in this
that
bottle.
would have been pre-war.
Magicus, do you want that? You want me to stick
No.
my dick in this
In the-
bottle? Is
in
that
the
what you want?
Midwest- in the Midwest,
I'll
gas
do
is
it.
cheaper.
I'm going to stick my dick in this bottle.
You don't. You better not, Billy. You better not.
You won't, pussy.
Don't you do that. Don't you put your dick in that bottle, Billy.
Oh, he's doing it.
Ah, Billy, I told you not to do it. God damn it.
But the bottle's not gonna feel it. Come on.
Magicus, I'm sending
Billy
you.
can do it without touching any of the edges.
I'm sending you this bottle, Magicus. Are you ready? Are you ready for this bottle? Look at that! Look at that willy in the bottle, Magicus.
Oh, is that what that is?
That's my little. That's my little willy baby.
You know what I want to do, kind of? What I've been thinking of as an idea.
Put your dick in a bottle?
No.
Oh.
I'm wondering, like, and this is totally off topic, but we're about to wrap it up. Wonder how many, like, people at least in the area that are DP fans want to go to a Kraken game? Because I was thinking about, like, buying up a bunch of tickets to a Kraken game, and maybe because, like, it's the premiere of the new arena and all that shit too.
How much is a box?
We'll have to look it up.
Get a box.
It's not that cheap,
$20,000.
so we would have to actually sell it to.
Well, yeah. If enough people want to go, get a box.
Yeah, and then I think they have internet in the boxes too. Like we could do a show from the box.
Live from the box.
at the Kraken game.
Are the Kraken playing at Climate Pledge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
'cause-
remodeled it just for the Kraken.
Yeah, the boxes there are
It's
pretty
totally,
chill.
They gutted out, like, they're all new now. They gutted the entire place.
What if they still have shrimp in the
Of
boxes?
course, of course.
They would for like $150. You'd get a shrimp tray sent to the box.
I went to Key Arena, and so I remember what it used to look like. None of that's still there. They literally, like, gutted out the insides, and made it a totally new thing.
We should rent the Tacoma Dome and do a meetup at the Tacoma Dome
And did you see that? That's too big.
with monster trucks.
Did you see?
That would be ballin'.
You see, like, up near Northgate, that's like the Kraken's facility.
Yeah, they have 3 arenas there. One public arena, one training arena, and then one like small play arena, I think.
And they're hoping this hockey season they're going to open up the link expansion, and they're going to add 3 stations to the link northbound.
Yeah, that's the plan.
So there's going to be like 2 in the U district and then 1 at Northgate.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Infrastructure.
That's where my Chipotle is. My Chipotle almost went out of business because of the Kraken. My Chipotle.
Okay, I'd like to propose Q-Doble.
Oh God! A Merida situation.
I bought my first house and I'm sitting on the floor of an empty room with a laptop and a 6-pack watching.
That's a great
Sweet
feeling.
Boys.
That's cool. In the
That's
real
amazing.
perspective.
Good for you, man.
$10 more. I have to take
Congratulations.
another shot.
Yep.
Fuck, I was not prepared for this.
Q-Doble. Q-Doble. We can have
A
an
meeting of the
official
minds.
Q-Doble meeting. Maybe your guac will reign supreme. But we need compromise in this crazy world. Q-Doble is the answer. Q-Doble.
Ben.
Hashtag Q-Doble.
My crackpot ideas are so much better than your
No,
crackpot ideas.
no. That's why I'm so more discriminate with mine. I don't normally have them because most of my ideas are rational and sensible, and all of yours are crackpot.
No.
You just throw like a million darts at the same dartboard, and yeah, a couple of them land, but most of them nowhere near. I think
highly
Q-Doble,
redarded.
I think Q-Doble
That's true.
can bring back some of the magic of old Chipotle. Like
back when Chipotle used to be good. Before they sold
like,
out.
They have way too many locations. It's hard to manage quality controls. Historically,
consistency.
yeah. among so many franchises. Qdoba, smaller.
Ben,
got a few things right.
Yeah.
Ben, can I ask you a
100%
question?
less E. coli.
Ben, can I ask you a question?
Qdoba.
Uh-oh.
Ben, can I ask you a question?
No, you can't. You can.
Ben?
I'm glad you asked.
Ben, I would like
No.
to ask you a question.
Well, that's a question. That's a question.
All right, chat. I'm going to ask you a question. Do you think Ben would still love me if my name was Billy Buttstuffer?
Yes.
You answered my question.
Maybe.
You
maybe
answered.
more.
You
Honestly,
answered.
maybe more.
You
Wait, are
answered.
you saying that's not your name?
It's not my legal
Fuck,
name.
how
no.
did I not know this whole time?
Yeah.
Qdoba.
You know what my favorite thing about Qdoba is?
Qdoba?
You know what my favorite thing about Qdoba is?
When you,
I like their smoked brisket.
Hmm.
They have good, it's the best thing on the menu, but they don't always have it. A lot of times I go
I'll
to
tell you
Qdoba.
what, because we did a thing where we went to Qdoba and Chipotle in the same day. Qdoba had actual Hispanic people speaking Spanish there.
Ooh.
And Chipotle had a bunch
Sign
of
of quality.
basic white bitches.
They were asking for directions.
A bunch of basic
Had a bunch
white
of
bitches.
Chinese there.
They were all
I don't
there-
need you making my burrito.
They were
thank
all
you
there.
very much.
They were all there asking for directions to the
literally
closest
ordering.
Chipotle.
They were the people in front of us ordering,
They're
and
like,
they got
"Hey."
their food and sat down.
They're like, "Do you know where the next
But
Chipotle
when we
is?"
got there was Megan and Morgan and Mackenzie all
Yes.
walking out with their fucking Chipotle.
Oh, they founded
Megan
3M.
Morgan and
the vocal
Mackenzie.
fry. I thought the meat was sizzling in the back, but it was all vocal fry.
Maybe you would like to have guacamole, Megan Morgan and Mackenzie. It costs more here at Chipotle, Megan Morgan and Mackenzie.
Sometimes you pay what you get for it.
But you
I
get
mean,
what you pay for. Megan
Right?
Morgan and Mackenzie pay more for the guacamole. You'll enjoy it here with
is
me at
happening right now?
Chipotle. That's my song I wrote about the night we went to Chipotle with Megan Morgan and Mackenzie.
Y'all see?
Y'all see the song I wrote about Megan Morgan and Mackenzie?
Y'all see the song? No,
Chipotle?
Kevin, we can't see a song. Do you
Oh.
understand reality?
there were
All
some
right, wrap it up.
basic ass white
don't sing
bitches
on this
walking
show.
out of Chipotle. What can I say?
Wrap it up like my
All right.
dick before a homeless orgy.
All right.
So close.
Wrap it up like a Qdoba burrito.
We almost got the last shot in, but not quite. So
We're trying to save your life, Magicus.
How to save a life? Someone ship us
You're gonna
$10 really
die.
quick while Scott does his sign off.
I'm gonna
ship us
plug.
$10.
Y'all can send $10 if you want, and ruin this man's life further, if
Yes.
that's even possible.
to be
All
fair,
right,
I
here-
kind of deserve it after antagonizing the chat in Actual Mania. So
Fair enough.
Mose sucks.
All right.
You district Qdoba. Sorry, someone's calling it out.
Ooh.
Sorry.
How about that? The Worst Year of Our Lives podcast. We're doing a thing in 3 weeks' time. You've got 2 weeks to get your picks in. Send $25 to paypal.me/NotScottHenson. Paypal.me/NotScottHenson. $25 per movie that you'd like to request for Drew and myself to watch and review on the September 2nd issue of the podcast. You've got until August 27th to get it in. So instead of just asking for money, I'm asking for money, and then I'll do something for it. So how about that?
Yeah.
very nice.
Magicus.
Yo, I play Merfolk and Magic the Gathering on YouTube. Check me out, channel Lord Magicus. So that's what I got going on.
You thought I was asking you to do a drop? No, I was going to say Magicus.
Yeah.
Magicus.
Okay.
Did you
What's up?
did you get me a birthday present this year?
Yeah, my present was this year I didn't get Chris Chan to do anything terrible to you.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Thank you. Thank you. Everybody hanging out at home.
I've got Billy's Christmas present in the work, or Christmas birthday present in the works, and his Christmas present.
I happen to know Ben's getting me a hand job.
Oh, such a present.
Oh, Billy. Yeah. Here's a gift certificate to the Juke Me Spa.
Oh, thank you.
Massage parlor.
Oh, thank you.
There it
Hey,
is.
Magicus. Ben is giving me a Chipotle for Qdoba. Hey, whatever you enjoy. Whatever you like. I happen to like Chipotle.
You can have
Drink,
whatever you
Magicus. You can have whatever you like.
I just want to
Yeah.
How
I'm
good
gonna
could
hang it
something be that they're willing to give away for free?
Qdoba's the one
Give
that
it
gives
away,
away.
give it away, give it away.
Qdoba's the
now.
one that gives away the guacamole. You know that, right? Chipotle's the one that charges for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then Chipotle guac is probably better. That doesn't. But
So sweet of you to say. What a
but
birthday
guac
gift.
guac is just, you know what? And you're kind of tall, a little bit.
I'm fine. Look how fine I am.
Today was a good day.
You're kind of tall.
All right, guys, we're gonna get going. I got to take a big old piss, and then I'm gonna go watch Free Guy.
Nice.
I think we'll see what happens though.
Very exciting. Happy birthday, Billy.
Thank
Welcome
you.
to 38.
Oh yeah, old
It
as hell.
sucks.
I hate it. You guys have a good night.
Absolutely fucking sucks.
Sucks.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.